The shook ones gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
There you go.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay, which is all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get it attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a barnsmith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a FanDuel. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
When you establish a culture, that's what you do every day. That creates one thing, that it's your identity. Alright, that's how you are seen by other people. If you work really hard and get 1% better every day, you're a competitive group. That means that you fight.
1% better every day. That's what Jay was doing, man. I called Jay, man. He said he was hitting 53 pointers in the rain, man. What's up with you, Jay, man? Talk to us, man. That's how you get 1% better every day. Man. Talk to us, man.
Yeah, every time I go to the park, I be doing different shit. But today it was 53 pointers before I did, and it was actually a light pack. I finished that shit pretty fast.
There's a 53
Yeah,
pointers a light pack. That's funny as hell. That's tough, man.
no, you making it seem like that's something. That ain't nothing. Cause I was. It was a light pack. If you ain't called me, I probably would have went to 100. Cause when you called me, I was at 45, and I had only been there like probably like 20, 30 minutes. Cause I was just going to the park. It was actually not raining when I went upstairs to get my basketball and sneakers. Then I started walking to the park, and it started raining. And then I was going to the store anyway to pick something up. So I was like, fuck it. I'm in the park is by the store. So I'm like, I'm just going to go to the store still. And then I was like, fuck it. I'm in the park. I'm about to shoot at least. I just ain't going to run so I don't twist the ankle or fall and nothing like that. But so I just shot 53s.
Now keep that same energy, man. You know, KVN, T-Town, he hit me earlier talking about it's going to be September 6th if we get approved for it. And if we get approved for it, it's September 6th. That's a Saturday. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you could be there, Jay. I'm going to need you to, you know what I'm saying, be my teammate. I already told you already. I'm trying to link up with you next week before my vacation is over. So that way we could get a 1-2 punch. We could be a duo. You know what I'm saying? I could be in the post. You could be shooting the jumper. I could be shooting the jumper. You could be in the post. You want to pick and pop. You want to pick and roll. What you want to do. You know what I'm saying? All of these things I want to do at the park. You know what I mean? We got to link up. I really want to win this game. It's been a little bit of back and forth as of recent on Facebook. I'll pull up some of the content. So, you know, Jack City, you always see him in the chat. He involved. But what you think about that? If it's a 2v2, you with a 2v2? Rocking with your boy, man?
I'm with it. I never shied away from the contact. Nah. I'm with it. I just yeah, we can play whatever. But like I said, I already told you, I'm not as what's the word that I'm looking for? As like you wanna win. Yes. I wanna win, but I'd rather not get hurt than win. Me personally.
Yeah, I'm there with you too. I'm not risking injury, knowing I got
like I'm just out there for a leisurely
game,
a leisurely game, some fucking cardio and shit. But it's just like most of the cardio I've been getting lately has been in wins. You know what I mean? But I'm not going hard by any means of the word. I just be out there, having fun
I
and
can't
getting
lie.
some exercise.
That's really not the energy of this KVN uh fan game.
Nah,
These
because I
guys
know.
don't want to just shoot shots with Big Fan Breezy. These guys are coming for my head, pause, for lack of better words.
Nah, because
So
yo, listen, like, see that game last night that Bees and what's his name? Like, I'm not.
yeah, Lance
I
Stevenson.
I
It's
would
more of
be
that.
I would be more calm than both of them. Like, you see how Lance he was calm in the face off, but he got out there. Like, I'm a play, but I'm not going to be. I don't know, bro. I'm not. Them niggas. I'm a dog. All that. Back the fuck up off me.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't saying I would do all of that, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna look at the content. We got PSPN, now what I mean, on the panel with us too. Shout out to PSPN. But shout out to Leaf Diggy, moderator on his page in the chat. He said celebrating at Coffee Park in Red Hook with family and granddad. Shout out to that.
Oh, shout out to that.
Yeah, Word. I got the content. I'm fitting to pull it up, but I just wanted to show the fans how real it is. You see Barry, he's on the page. He has something to say. He says, since we talking one one on one, I'm calling out Frass. I need that one on one.
Oh,
Gotta teach
yeah,
her
I
a
saw
lesson.
that.
Yo,
I
this is
saw
huge
that.
right here, yo. Yo,
Yeah,
this, yeah,
I think that'll be a good game because I think Fraz could hoop and Barry
right.
could hoop too. So I think that'll be a good game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna promote this. This is like main event type shit right here. Barry versus Frat Sass, man. Not gonna
Uh,
lie.
That'll be a good game.
Word. So hold on. So Jay Fluky Bishop kind of started this the day before my birthday, asking, um, you know, what's the next Who Run the City. So now, mind you, I wasn't the first one to reply to this because I didn't know that. I didn't expect him to post anything. So I
Man.
first T Time answered, and he said,
Nah, Jay Fluky didn't start the beef. It's not fucking easing up, like Drake said. That shit been going on. That shit been brewing in the pot, now it's heating up. What Drake said? Whatever he said,
so,
that's what that shit is for this shit.
yeah,
But Jay
yeah, no, he
Fluky
didn't.
did not start the
eh,
beef with us.
Right, right, but he definitely by putting this post spark what was there, what was going on. I mean,
Right, right, right.
so T Time he put never. He was the first comment, right? No lie. So when I seen that, I was hyped. So I answered. I said the next KVN probably after the 1v1 in Brooklyn Bridge Park for KVN Fan Day. The fan game recap. Otherwise, he can't face the Don Trolleone there. Knowing McCall is the reason the Knicks didn't get past the Pacers, OG bullied the front. I meant to say front office, and rob y'all without a gun. He don't want to talk about how the Knicks bench compared to the Pacer bench is trash. He don't want to talk about how Tibbs got sent packing and the Knicks' best chance to come out the East was this year. Talk about he cooked. My question, cook what? From the first show to the last show, I slow cooked him like pork shoulder. So, so that was my reply.
Yo, how do you come up with these metaphors? You don't even eat meat. You know what I mean?
well,
You
yeah,
slow
yeah,
cooked them like
technically.
pork shoulder. That was a vegan bar. No.
Right. Yeah, but I was really slow cooking, man. You got like a crock pot, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a show for like 3-4 years. They ain't had no motion for us subscribers, but I was kicking up dust, man. You know what I'm saying? But Jimmy J1, he jumped in there. He said KVN is all about talking about our teams. Nets ain't got shit to talk about for over 2 months now. So you know me, I ain't letting that shit slide. I said that's opinion based, but I put on what you mean. You saying a lot of your pick don't mean nothing, or is it because we got your draft picks? He ain't reply to that, but I just did that earlier. So JJ Jackson, he jumps in. He says after the fan game would be perfect. I'm gonna be talking my shit after I wash up, say my whole government name and all of that. And then he says again in a 1v straight off the couch. Now he did beat me 7-11. I ain't gonna lie. He won the game. I ain't fan cat. But that being said, I want my get back, and um I'm not waiting until September. So Jay Fluky replied to him and said that would be fire, even if that's the only episode all year with all the fans there and shit. See, he a real fan of the show, you know what I mean? That's why, you know what I mean. He was talking shit like he wanted to play ball too, so he wanted to play ball and you know what I
It,
mean, help him with the show. The avatar that I got right now, he actually made this avatar. Like I had no reason to try to change it or get a better one. I think it's dope, so I just kept it.
oh, Fluky made that?
Yeah, he
Oh,
made
that's
this.
dope.
Yep. Word.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I know I heard some of his music. I like his music.
Nah, he fine. Yeah, I listen to his music. I got him on my playlist and all that. He says, I said to Jay Fluky, I said he the undercard to JJ Jackson. He said if that's the only episode, so I said he the undercard. Know what I mean, LOL. But nah, JJ Jackson, I want my get back soon. I was joking, but I don't want to say
Wait,
that
who's the undercard?
JJ Jackson. I was joking when I said that.
Uh,
Because I don't want to say that I'm not anticipating to play JJ Jackson because I lost to him last time we played. So I actually want to play him
yeah, but you
more than
said
I
that
thought.
ain't
You know what I
you
mean?
said that ain't count because he was just a warm up game for your real game.
He was really a one. I didn't expect him to be there, but I didn't. But when I say warm up, like I was preparing that entire time to beat T Time, watching the old film, this and that.
Oh, so
So
basically, nah, you just put it in perspective. Basically, you was like the Knicks, and you was preparing
no,
for the Celtics the whole time, and you beat the Celtics. But then when the Pacers came, you ain't know what to do.
nah, I just didn't care
Yo,
about the.
compared you
I
to
didn't.
the
That's what it
Nah,
sounded
that's
like you just
terrible.
was saying.
Nah, I was saying that I didn't really care to like beat him. Like
You
it
built your
wasn't.
strategy to beat the Celtics, and you beat the Celtics. But
Nah,
Halliburton, you ain't know what to do with
nah.
Halla JJ.
But hold on. Let's say if I
politician.
did, hold on. If
That's
I
Halla
did
JJ.
if I did entertain that, is T Tom better than JJ Jackson in basketball? Maybe. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good.
Maybe.
Maybe they should play 1-on-1.
Nah, they ain't gonna play each other 1-on-1. But if I had to answer,
Why
I'm gonna say
not?
JJ. J.
Just
I'm
because
gonna
they
say no.
nicknames?
Well, probably because of that. JJ Jackson is better than T Tom at basketball. He is. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay.
If they
You
feel it,
stamping that?
I'm stamping that, bro. JJ Jackson better, you know what I mean? He got a better jumper. It's a quicker release. T Tom got a jumper, but it's a slow release, and you know what I'm saying. I'll be blocking his jumper. I ain't never really blocked JJ Jackson's jumper, and I blocked T Tom jumper on more than one occasion. So you know what I mean? I just feel like I could defend him. But now that I'm like zoned in, harping on the fact that I want to beat JJ Jackson, yeah, he about to get that work. He did these seven
All right.
already.
So you
So
got to go.
he won the
Wait,
game, like, but
you
nah,
got the footage of that game too?
I feel like I could beat him at the next go at it. What'd you say?
Wait, you got the footage of that game too?
Um, he
Because you
got the
kept it.
footage.
Because I asked you something about that. You was like, I don't want that footage. But I'm saying, if you got the footage of that game, then you got to study the game tape so you can
That's
know how
true.
to beat him.
No, that's true. That's true. I could get it. Either I got it or Jack City got it. I just gotta do a little bit of searching for it.
Right. That's Halla
He,
Jack City, man.
he got to get his man. He got to get. I can't let that shit slide. And then basically, then I said to JJ Jackson, like,
Nah,
bro,
you should.
I'm
Nah, I feel like you should just let me
what?
be your trainer, bro.
Okay, okay.
You should let me be a trainer, bro. Because I be watching these trainers on YouTube. I be doing some of their drills and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You should let
Word.
me.
Yo,
Yeah, now
Breeze.
I'm with it. Yo,
Yo, so this is your present right here, man. Show you real quick.
Oh, what you about to put on
yeah.
here? Oh, I can't see it because the
You
what's the
see
name
that?
of it? You gotta take the comment down, bro.
So you got
Yeah,
one there. You got one there.
yeah,
And you got some sorted nerd gummies, man.
You gotta take the
One
yeah. No,
comment
hybrid,
down. We can't
one
see.
indica, one sativa.
I can see it. Yeah, no,
How you?
I'm smiling
Oh,
ear to
you in the
ear right
laptop,
now, man.
probably.
Yeah, I'm smiling ear to ear right now, man.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I'm sending that out Monday for you, bro. I just ain't. I had mad shit going on today, and I ain't catch the post office, man. They close at 12. You know.
Yeah, but since we here, man, again, I wanted to say congratulations. You know what I'm saying? That's huge. You know what I mean? That's
Appreciate it,
huge.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? You got a new house and all of that, and yo, man, that shit brings joy to my heart, man. I can't lie to you, bro.
Yo, man, y'all need to come through to the entertainment cave, man. It's not a man cave. It's gonna be an entertainment cave, man.
Alright, that's what's up.
That is not a man cave. It's
Nah,
entertainment.
cause Sharita definitely gonna be down here too. So it's not a man cave. It's an
So
entertainment cave. But all the video games you could ever ask for is gonna be down here. About to hook the projector up soon. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be lit down here.
okay, that's dope.
Yeah,
Big King got grind.
I don't even know how to like turn the
yeah.
how you turn the camera on the phone on the StreamYard. Is it like just the same joint?
How
If
do
it's a
you?
phone, you just gotta really turn your whole phone around. That's what I'll be doing.
That's
No, I
crazy.
think you.
I was gonna try to show y'all like what it's working with right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like so this downstairs, we ain't got it
You
hooked
can
up
see
yet,
it. I can see it.
but you know what I'm saying? Like this gonna be the entertainment cave. They go the Rubik Cube ottoman right there. You know what I'm
Tough.
saying?
Yeah, hell yeah, that's it.
But nah, this shit hella big down here, man. Pause. And that's why it's gonna be the entertainment cave because it's all finished down here. So it's gonna be hooked up, man. It's gonna be
Yeah,
lit.
nah, that
And
shit
I'm
look
about to
dope,
go
man.
out to the backyard and fire up the grill real quick, you know?
Now
Alright, that's
that
what's
sounds
up.
like a vibe right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
hell
gonna be the
yeah.
vibe today. I'm tired of because we moved in Wednesday. So all I've been doing is unpacking and shit since then.
Mhm.
But today just gonna be a grill and chill day, man. I got me a nice cold Dos Equis
Yo, did you
chill
see
day,
that?
man.
Stay
Did you see the
thirsty, my
Halliburton
friend.
Dos Equis commercial I sent you?
Yo, that shit was hilarious.
Where's
Nigga
that?
says,
What you said? It's in
nigga,
a group chat.
yeah, nigga said the spotlight was whether was made solely for him. No, that he wasn't made for the spotlight. The spotlight was made for him.
Right. That shit was hilarious.
Right.
Damn, I ain't see that, man. I'm gonna go watch. Where my phone at? I'm gonna go watch that shit. But yeah, nah, again, man, that's
I
huge,
gotta
man.
show
Never.
y'all this right here. Sharita got this for me. Y'all will both appreciate this because Bree, you a Globe fan, I know that. And Jay, you like to have some drinks like me, but peep this. It's a Globe decanter.
Okay.
That's
That's
tough.
fine.
Yeah, that's tough.
Shit like spin around on its axis and all that. With the
That's
little
That's
fine.
tough.
ship in the middle and got the matching glasses.
I
So
didn't even see
yeah.
the ship in the middle at first. I didn't
Yeah,
even see the
this
ship
shit
in
is
the middle.
fire,
I ain't even
bro.
gonna lie.
Yeah, all that's cool.
Go tell Sharita we said hi.
Right.
Hey guys,
You.
Hey, Sharita, what's up? How you doing?
doing alright?
Who,
She
Just
about
got
who,
home.
she about to make some
who,
macaroni salad.
who picked that out of me, man? Who picked that out of me? Who was the genius? Who picked that out of me, man?
And
That's what I need to know.
picked what?
I don't know.
Oh, the Rubik's Cube.
It go with the entertainment cave, you know, it just fit in perfect.
Right. You gotta have something gaming, you know what I mean?
All right, well, no. I mean, I'm about to go fire up the grill right now.
And you're gonna
And
have the studio down there too, right?
now the studio gonna be upstairs
Okay.
in the small little bedroom. Cause I need the smallest space possible so that way the sound don't be,
Sounds better.
bouncing off everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just using a small, tiny room upstairs for that. But that's gonna be the last thing that I put together because we still got so much stuff to unpack and just all of that, it's crazy.
Heard.
Oh, I
Makes
was gonna
sense.
use that bolo. Nah, I'm gonna probably how long y'all gonna be on for? Yo,
I don't know.
My
Depends
fault. I
on
was on
you.
mute. I was on mute. I heard what you said. I'm about to pull up the content right now, so we're gonna be on for a minute. We're gonna be on for a minute.
I'm gonna pull back up in like probably 20, 30 minutes.
All
All
right,
right.
All right.
cool. Word. Yeah, I was just about to pull up the content. I think I had it on Facebook. Did I share it to that page? Did I? Or did I seen it on YouTube?
What content? The game?
The actual game. The actual game. I had it.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, hold on, let me get it.
It from the score as lopsided as the score was, the game wasn't really that crazy. Well, it wasn't that bad when you watch it because at the beginning they was going back and forth. Like that shit was pretty much tied up until halftime. And then after the halftime, Bees was just getting calls and he was fake. He was working, but he was getting calls too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So we here. We're gonna do a live play by play. Jay, when you feel necessary, like you want to add something, just say that, and I'll pause it, and I'll do the same. You ready?
Let me set it up so I can see it.
All right. All right.
But
Uh.
you can
Uh. Uh.
start
uh.
it.
All right.
Oh no! Oh my God!
He's taking his time. He's dangerous.
Oh, yeah, good move. Ooh, knockdown.
All right. So I'm going to mute
Yo,
them.
Lancey, come.
I'm gonna mute them, and me and you gonna talk, Jay.
All right.
All right. So. All right, basically, y'all seen what it is. It's
Wait,
13-19.
how the hell you
They
just
just
did that
warming
so
up.
easily? And when I told you to do that with your old video, it muted you.
I don't know, bro. I
Because
don't even know.
that seemed one click of a button.
Hold on, let me see something right now. Let me see something. But this is the video. It's not screen recorded. You feel what I'm saying? Let me try
Okay.
though, cause I got it right. I got it right here. Look, keep going.
Play 101.
Yeah, muted both of us. Definitely muted.
See, I don't know how to do it. You know what I mean?
But
All right, but
when I unmuted,
what?
did you hear me though?
Yeah, when you unmute, I
Because
can hear you when you do that. Yeah.
it said Mike is muted while video playing, but then I unmuted, so maybe that'll work.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, let's
Yeah.
watch this content first though.
All right, let's get it. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Hey, yeah, we doing a play-by-play. So it look like it's 0-0. Uh, you know, he's screaming on the ref. You know what I mean? So he looks intimidated. Wentz gets the ball first, goes straight to the Baja. Good
Get
block by
that out of
Beasley.
here.
Slap that shit. You ready? Is you really ready? Oh damn, it's
He
Beasley
got that
ball,
ball.
even though he blocked it.
He got that. He got that. Cause we playing possession basketball, man. It ain't none of that.
Right.
And this is what
All
I was
right.
telling you before about
Hold
them.
on,
What
let
he
me pause
was.
it. Let me pause it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you're saying
That's what I
about
was telling you.
possession basketball. Go ahead.
If I get a stop on you, it's my ball. It ain't none of that. Oh, you hit it out of bounds. Yeah, I hear you. They saying 5-on-5. This is one-on-one skill possession basketball to see who's nicer. I get a block, my ball. I get a steal, my ball. I tap the ball out of your hands and it goes my ball. But yeah,
Okay. All right. Thanks for that. We're gonna keep it going, yeah. Beasley to the left. Strong move. Pump fake to the basket. 1-0. Making light work out of Lance Stephenson that first play.
yeah. That up and under was nice.
But the
Caught
Lance
him.
Stevenson, he leave
Caught,
his
caught
feet
him
too
with the
early,
hezzy.
man.
He caught him with the hezzy.
Okay. He jab stepping, getting space with that elbow. Let's see him. Lance on him though. Pushing him and all that. Really physical game out here. Swoops under, spin move. I seen this in the highlights. Fade away,
Cash.
step back, fade away, switch. No
Get
backboard,
get
switch.
it out the net.
And they playing by twos. They're not playing by ones. That's another thing I just noticed. They're playing by twos, not by ones. So when you score the ball, you get the ball back.
Yeah. Make it, take it.
Okay, make you take it. Beasley got up 4-0. Lance Stephenson looking like he hyped. He ready to start the game back. He telling the ref, hurry up. Let's go. Screaming at that would have been a tech in the NBA. I just hope you know that, Lance Stephenson. I'm joking. All right, let's keep it going. Beasley with the ball. He takes the jumper, misses. Possession basketball. Ain't no rebounds. You missed the shot. It ain't your ball no more. Lance Stephenson takes a jumper, makes it. It is a. Oh, he took his shirt off after one shot. Dang. 2, 3, 4. Woo. Take the lead. Okay, we got a lead change. Stevenson 5-4. Beasley. He know he on point now. Damn. He said you ain't like that, Lance. He ain't even played no defense on that.
Nigga said, I'm gonna bet you dead, Lance.
Damn, man, it's really hard. It's really tough to guard, Beasley, man. Like, he ain't been taking no 3-pointers. He got the lead. That's 3 field goals. It's like he can't guard. He know that he can't guard him. You know what I mean?
The way he was talking in that face-off, he was talking like he know he can't guard him.
He taking him to the rack. Shout whoever content this is. I see you in the bottom right corner. Shout out to you, bro. I'm shout your channel out. It's a commercial too. Let me shout you out, bro.
Who, the real Fonzo?
Yeah, the real Fonzo. Now boom. Look, I subscribe to your channel, bro. You know what I mean? Subscribe to your channel. Shout out to you. Subscribe to that channel, y'all. Y'all watching this. Beasley yelling, excited. See, he got the lead. See, he can't leave Lance open. He having a word with the ref. You know what I mean? Let him know he playing physical. Lance Stephenson with the shirt off takes another jumper. Swish, talking to him, telling him to play defense. Cheat. He chatting to him. 8-6. Lance Stephenson takes the lead back. Beasley playing real defense. The first time I seen him check him, they had button like fucking rhinos. Oh my goodness. Yo, this physical. What? Oh, word. It's Brooklyn. Lance Stephenson throws a push. He ain't soft at all. And the guys pop out. What, Nick? Yeah. What you thought this was? Look at the cop. He don't want to be there. He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to do it. They're calming it down. What up, Nick? That's what he said. What up? Yeah, exactly. Ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be. You heard? Ain't gonna be none of that. Yo, calm down, man. Calm down. That's Lance Stephenson, brother, man. It gotta be. That looks just like him, bro. Hey, on shit, nigga. Don't ever pull up on me like that, nigga. I'll rock your shit. Shit. Come on, son.
Yeah, I seen Brooklyn is a little mad at Lance for losing.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, I'm trying to do a podcast. Come on, man. All right. Okay, they're showing an instant replay. Chill out. Oh my God, chill out, son.
Oh, that's what Lance Stephenson is saying to Mike Beasley. Chill out, but he's not chilling. He's
Beasley. He Stevenson didn't score with defense on him yet. Well, he that was kind of defense on him, but not really. So far, so good. What you think about the game so far, Jay?
Yo, I told you it's pretty even going to all the way to halftime. It's pretty even. They were getting buckets, but Mike Beasley definitely was making tougher buckets.
Okay. Lance Stephenson, see, he not focused on just Beasley now. He focused on Beasley and he focused on the crowd. That's the mistake right there. In my opinion, we're gonna see where it goes from here. We're gonna see what happens. And in my opinion, this is a long time out. It is what it is. It's free, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just hold it down. You know what I mean? You got Beasley getting possession of the ball, down by 2. They by 2s, not 1s. Shout out to the next chapter for doing all of this. Woo, for deep range. Hold that. Lance gave him a little bit of space, and Beasley didn't give him no grace. Right in his face. Jab step. Jab step. Oh, you see that OG shit that Beasley just? Damn. That's a flagrant, man. That's a flagrant.
A
Beasley like,
flagrant?
yo, man. And it's 100K on the line. He trying to fuck the money, huh? All right, chill. All right. 9-8 Beasley. He's just, you know what I'm saying, taking his time. Yo, he doing a lot of chatting. They doing a lot of chat. I guess they calming it down. I kind of want to tap in and see what's going on.
Man, they was talking a lot before the game, so you knew they was gonna be talking during the game.
They said the boy don't lie.
I mean, we can see, but can we get some room in front, or are we just gonna let this?
Got that bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna clean my monitor.
Oh, word! The crowd got a lot of boos. I'm gonna tap in with the audio for y'all.
Appreciate all you guys at home. By the way, if you can hear,
appreciate you too, man. Subscribe to his page.
How, but there was a fucking spider on my shit. What the hell?
See, that's why we gotta mute it, man. That's why we gotta mute it. I'm gonna try to fast forward a little bit, get to the basketball. I won't fast forward too much because it looks like it's next. Okay, Beasley to the basket, strong move. Good defense. Good defense. No call. They called that. He did foul him. I ain't gonna lie to you. He did foul him. Okay, I got you, Lee. Okay. Oh, he gonna get a free throw. Damn, he missed 2 free throws. Damn, he beat Stevenson without free throw points. Dang.
And the free throws count for the 2 points of the bucket.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh,
ooh,
he nutmegged him. Nutmegged him. Oh, he flexing on it. Shoulder. Damn, he doing the most right now. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even know what that was just now. That wasn't no motherfucking Harlem shit.
It was a shoulder roll, like
okay.
Shoulder roll. I don't know.
What about that? Wasn't no high. That wasn't no Joe shoulder lane though.
Nah, it definitely wasn't shoulder lane.
Word up. Oh my goodness. 10-9. Damn, what happened? Why did he take it so long to get to the next basket? Man, so motherfucker. What's what you got going on? What they talking about, man? What they talking about, man?
What happened? Oh. What's up with Michael Beasley? His ass like just moving slow.
Everybody run out. Bees has been in deep waters, so has Lance Stephenson. This is where they dig deep, man.
Oh yeah, Bees. Oh damn.
Damn, it's physical.
Damn.
It's physical.
You know that's Kyrie talking, right?
I didn't realize that was Kyrie. I know he was supposed to be hosting it, but I didn't realize that was
Kyrie is the one commentating. I think it's him and Devontae Free guy.
You've been watching Lance and Michael Beasley since they were 19 years old, 18 years old.
Yeah, I can hear him now. That's definitely him.
Bro, this nigga called a foul.
Still, it's beautiful to see. Yeah, you guys have no idea, bro. Seriously, man. I know you guys have an idea, but it's like still.
Damn, niggas missing free throws? Come on, bruh.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas gotta finish our breakfast, man.
I grew up watching the
Finish our fucking breakfast, man.
Yo, is it me or do they get a lot of timeouts? A lot of breathers?
They just be taking their time.
Okay. Fade away.
Because I think they only get 1 timeout each, or 1 timeout per half each.
Okay, that was a tough jumper. I like that fadeaway. Spin move, step back. Tough. Tough.
Mm.
How do you guard that?
You gotta not let him get into his spot. Like a nigga that's
Mm-hmm.
real good at getting to his spot and getting his shot, you gotta fuck up his rhythm from getting to what he doing. You gotta know where he going and get there before him so he can't do what he thought he was gonna do. Cause a nigga like that, he's gonna make the shot if he get to what he like to do.
Yo, yeah, you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to rewatch this shit myself. Like,
Damn, your mic is
just now.
mad loud.
My bad, bro. I'm in the park. But
Uh,
quiet as hell, man. Shit. Just stopped raining and shit, but I'm out and about.
hell yeah. Yo,
I know.
they just a tie game right now.
Nigga Beasley was walking this nigga down. Nigga Bees told him what he was gonna do.
Beasley got good defense. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just quiet as kept, bro.
He,
Like the nigga Lance, like the nigga Lance handles is good, bro. Like he could lower the shoulder, but Lance ain't never been good at like anything on the perimeter, bro. Like in terms of like he ain't never been
yo,
elite at
I'm
that
not gonna.
shit.
He fouled Beasley like 3 times intentionally. One was a
Yeah,
real
he did.
egregious one, jumped on his back. This one, he just kind of grabbed him so he.
Bees is just way more talented. The Bees is just way more talented as
It's not. Come on, man. You gotta
like
have
in
better
terms of
class than
getting
that.
a
You can't
bucket,
just
bro.
foul
Bees
him.
is way more talented, bro. Like the nigga Lance ain't a stop on a dime type of nigga, bro. Like he a lower the shoulder, get to the layup type of nigga. He always been that way, bro. Like since he was 14, 15 years old.
Well, I don't know. It looked like Bees is playing better defense and better offense in
That's a
this.
fact.
Like, but
That's a
Lance, he ain't lay down. He out here fighting. But
no. He
in
ain't
this
lay down,
first
no.
half, like I said, because it's tied up right now while we're talking this. But just even then, Bees just made the tougher buckets, and
It's technically
like
flagrant, right?
a
Like
couple times, Lance
Nah,
got
that's not really a
exposed on
flagrant.
defense,
That's
just
not a
out of
flagrant,
position.
but it's
Right.
still just a
jumping beats every
foul.
time you stop the game. Every time he stops the game, he's jumping. Come on, ball, ready. We need you to report to the
These
top of
niggas
the
is
table.
stopping the game a lot. They don't give a fuck.
Come on, champ. We got to stalemate. Come on, champ.
Wait, whose ball is it? Is it Lance Stephenson's ball?
I don't know about y'all, but I don't see him budging at all. He's not budging at all.
What's happening?
Nobody called
Why
timeout.
is
These niggas
Beasley
just
still
stopped playing.
down?
Beasley took a timeout. Lance Stephenson didn't take a timeout.
Who y'all got winning in the comments right now? The game is tied up. Who y'all think gonna win in the comments? Bro? This is probably one of the best movies like here. Who y'all got winning?
Yo, I think I watched this same version of this earlier,
Hey, if
and I
you want
did
to get
not
rid
even
of this
notice
beer
him
belly in
down in the
time for
corner.
summer,
Because I remember
check
the
this
same
out.
commentary, or maybe
Have
one
you
of them
seen this
other
guy?
dudes in the chat was recording it. Because I saw he was going live with mad people.
Come on.
But I remember his same commentary.
It's hard right now just to keep the game going. That's how much energy is in the building.
Accountability. Good accountability.
Niggas weak bombing. They don't do nothing.
Would you say so? Accountability? Yeah. Good accountability? That's what we need, man.
Niggas weak bombing. They don't do nothing.
Yo, he's methodical. Yes, very.
Good rip. Kept his dribble alive.
Hey.
Touch.
That time.
Good patience, Beasley.
I mean, it's halftime, y'all. I'm gonna tell you like this. He can't guard Beasley. Lance Stephenson is obviously the more physical player, but just checking him, he can't check Beasley, bro. I've seen enough already. I can see why it was.
How many niggas
30-21.
can check Beasley, bro? Like what we talking?
I don't know, bro. But if this is what it's gonna be like, I want to see the Lou Wills, the Pat Bevs, all of them. I want to see them play versus Beasley too.
My nigga
Cause,
Beasley will pack them little niggas up, man. Come on, bro. You
'cause they got a
realize?
bet too.
You realize?
They
Huh?
supposed to be playing.
Yeah, yeah. That's mine.
I said they supposed to be playing too.
They nah they you know that nigga that nigga BJ he copped the plea, bro. Like he wasn't he ain't want no part of Pat Bev. He ain't want no parts of that, bro. Nigga told him your game ain't sexy enough. Shit, nigga said I don't want to play football.
Nigga, Beasley never lost. So drop TV in the chat. Yo, subscribe to the page. Yo, he never lost, not once.
They said the only nigga he lost to was Bam
That's
Adebayo.
tough, man. On a one-on-one,
I think this nigga
that's tough.
Bees.
Okay,
I think
Bam
this
is tough.
nigga Bees might be the best 1v1 nigga like in the 200-year history of basketball, bro. He just might be. It's possible. It is
He ain't doing no dance moves, nothing, bro.
nothing.
He
Just
ain't
straight.
making them dance. He going whatever way. That spin move is tough, but and that step back is tough. But he Beasley straight to the point though. He
Straight to
gets
the
straight to
point
the
with it,
point.
bro. Like, yo, I'm taller than you. I got more wingspan, bro. Like, nigga, I weigh more than you. You ain't gonna block my shot. Like, whenever I'm take this shit serious, my nigga, you cooked. It's just that simple. Like,
Yo,
Bees is just one of them niggas that's just that talented, bro. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Sir Drop TV. I really think that he can't do nothing with him, bro. Yeah, he's more physical than Beasley, and like fouling him a lot, basically. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be off rhythm if the refs keep allowing that. But if the refs tighten up and they're like, yo, you can't really, you know what I mean? You too physical. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand it's gonna be physical, but you're doing too much. You know what I mean? Look, he making Lance go left. Lance still trying to force and go right, and he blocked his shot. Basically, you ain't got no one-on-one skills. You can't go left. You're a whole professional player, bro. Beasley's making him go the way that he wants him to go. Like Lance Stevenson not doing nothing that he want to do. Like he's scoring the
Exactly.
points because I mean, he a professional basketball player, but he not scoring. He not
Exactly.
doing nothing he want to do.
Uh-huh.
Damn, Beasley's a tough
Something
shot
like
maker,
it.
bro.
Tough.
Like, Jay, yo, what do
Tough.
you want me to say about that, bro? I'm gonna tell you this: if Lance Stevenson don't jump, he can't guard Beasley, bro. Just trying to stay in front of Beasley is not enough. You actually have to jump and contest his jump shot. If you don't, you're gonna lose the game, bro. It's that simple, bro. It's not. This is easy. This science is easy, man. This is easy arithmetic. 17-13 Beasley. He gets the ball back. He's sizing him up. He ain't take no dribbles yet. One jab step, goes to the right, goes up. Good defense by Lance, no lie. Hey, that was good defense. Beasley with the theatrics, if you ask me. But he ready for whatever. He ready for whatever Lance got, man.
The
He ready for
bees,
whatever
man.
Lance. Lance ain't doing shit with bees.
Mm-hmm.
Lance got a step back. I don't think I don't think Lance got that step back jumper. That's not in his bag, yo.
It's not. Lance is a dribble drive to the rack ass nigga, bro. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, it's not in my bag either.
You ain't no
hey,
professional basketball player, Jay.
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Lance is.
Listen. We all are human beings at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And although I'm not a professional basketball player, so I don't got time to do that shit all day. I be trying that shit, bro. Like the shit I see them do, know what I mean? I go try some of that shit.
What you
And
try,
that
Jay?
shit.
What you try, bro?
What you trying, Jay?
Well, you was just talking about the step back jumper.
The
Step back
step
Mhm.
back.
jump. Step back jumpers are not as easy as James Harden makes it look. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nah,
Like,
you
cause
nah.
I need both feet under me to shoot properly, or I got a good one-legged shot, but I've been trying that since Dirk. You know what I mean?
The secret with a step back jumper is to find out which foot your defender like to plant with first.
No,
That's
I'm talking
like
about forget doing it, making it consistently, like making that shit 2-3 times in a row to show that you know that you could do that shit.
yeah.
That shit is hard.
Nah, it is hard and it fucking hurt and it hurts too, my nigga. Like take it from a nigga that need foot surgery, bro. Like it that shit hurt. I did that shit so much to the point, bro, where like a lot of us niggas in our city, bro, we ain't got no health insurance, bro. So I know my foot hurt, bro. Like I'm just like, you know what? Let me stop doing it. I don't need to do this shit no more. Cause I was a height deficient nigga, bro. Like if I could get the step back off, I know I could get the shot off. But if I can't get it off, bro, no, nah, the niggas is blocking that.
Yeah,
Just a fun
it's
fact.
28-13 right now.
I beat
No,
T-Tom.
wait,
I beat
how they just changed the score?
It's 19-13.
It just said 20. Rewind that shit 1 second, because that shit just said 28.
I ain't tripping, bro. It is what it
How
is.
they?
But, huh.
This shit just said 28. Unless them niggas fast forward or something.
Right, I'm like, how the hell they do that? Because it
I don't
was
know.
28-13 at one point, but that's what the score had just said. I'm like, damn, the game went
Unless
fast.
let's stay fast forward or something. Yo, what's good? Salam alaikum, bro. Yeah. Nah.
19-13. I mean, the delays in this shit, they must have promised to
See,
use the
but
whole hour.
look at this right here. I feel like
Mm,
that was one of the things that
mm,
fucked up the game for Lance here,
mm.
arguing with the ref and all that. Bees
Right.
is under the rim taking shots, getting warm. He's warming himself up because he's missing some of them jump shots, even though he made some tough ones. He's warming himself up in front of the rim, just taking shots, getting used to the rim. While
Right.
you arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nigga.
that's
Cause you
better.
see in games and shit like that during the real NBA game, you try to get a shot up during the dead ball, somebody jumping up, snatching that out the air. You're not seeing the ball go through the rim right now.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yes, you
And you just
absolutely right.
letting him in front of the rim get 12 free shots right quick, get
So
himself warmed up. Now next
so
time he
hold
get the
on.
ball, he good.
Okay,
That's
so
a fact.
that point count. He took him to the right, scored the ball. He making light work of him, bro. He found it all his spots, getting to it, and just jumping up. I haven't
Bro, this
seen
shit is
Lance.
easy work.
Hold on. I haven't seen Lance Stephenson jump for
Look,
one
out of position.
to
Show that
defend.
again. Rewind that right quick. Watch that
Right.
horrible defense. That was horrible defense. He didn't plant his feet. He was out of position. Did not stop the
Hold on.
ball.
Let me get it
And
in.
yeah,
No.
horrible.
My bad, bro.
I rewinded
See,
it
look,
just to play. He don't jump, bro. He don't. He looking for the refs to call a foul when you're not even jumping to defend the rim. Like he taller than you. You got to jump at everything he shoot, bro. Damn.
horrible defense.
Mm-mm-mm. That shit look like
But at the end of the day, I'm not telling you I could do better on him because he gonna move me right out the. Excuse me.
Ooh. Lance Stevenson is down 24-13. Beasley up. Lance Stevenson prayed that motherfucking shot went in just now. He not going to the basket no more. He trying to play catch up because he know he down big.
Nah,
24-13.
probably
That shit gotta
tired
fuck
too.
with your pride. Damn, that was tough.
I don't think
Oh
Lance.
my
I don't think
god.
Lance is a 1v1 nigga, bro. Like,
Could be tired too because fatigue sets in when you taking all them bumps to the chest over and over and over again. It make you want to get an easier type of bucket, and if you think you could get a quick jump shot while he not guarding you, you take that. But
Damn, he just said
that
he
shit
just took
tiring.
it. Oh, both of them took a time out. That was tough.
That shit is tiring, bro.
Yeah.
a lot. Bro, they got some of the thickest white bras I ever seen out this mall.
Yeah, didn't I just hear you say alaikum salam to somebody? My brother. Stay focused, my brother. Umar Johnson Umar Johnson will save you, my brother.
Hey man, Omar Johnson, bro, like that. Listen, that nigga tripping, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Listen, now I only said alaikum salam to them because it's Saturday and they had the kufis on. So
Who, the white girls?
He
no,
said,
no, 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 no. It was a couple. No, it was a couple. Nah, not the white girls. Nah, it was a couple
Nigga
of
said
nah.
Lakers Shalom to the white girls and Kufis?
No, 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 no. It was a
wow.
couple. It was a couple of. It was a couple of youngins, bro. It was like five of them. Looked like they was around like 19, 20 something. Like, yeah, they had the kufis on. I'm in the area. I'm in Red Hook is like the like I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of kufi wearing niggas out here.
Well, you probably Jim Jones, man. You the number one Kufi smacker. I know
Nah,
you.
nah, nah. I ain't nigga say you probably Jim Jones. Yo, this nigga shit is a nut, bro. Oh man, shit.
Tough drop TV, man. Shit tough, bro. Can't tell. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to the you know, paces, but we gotta get through this. Damn. So this he listen, he too tired to even play physical with Beasley. He just get the ball and shoot it. That's not competitive. People pay $20 just to see you put up that lame ass jumper.
I ain't
Beasley
gonna
get
lie.
Yeah, bro.
work.
Lance is a
Like,
fitness nigga,
like,
bro.
yo, see, I'm scoffing at you right now because you laughing at him being tired right now, and I remember you saying my lungs was inflamed. You know what I mean?
I
And his lungs,
did.
he probably feel how you felt. You know what I mean?
No, that's fair to say. That's fair. I was. I took a time out and
I
all
don't
that.
think nobody
Oh
know how
shit.
hard. I don't think nobody know how difficult it is to guard these left-handed niggas, bro. Like these niggas. Oh, first off, I never met a left-handed nigga, bro, that couldn't shoot. I never met a left hood nigga, bro, like that couldn't take niggas off the dribble, stop on a dime, bro. Like these niggas has always been cold. Name me the worst left-handed nigga you know. Claxton.
Oh shit. That's funny as hell that you said Claxton that fast though.
Ooh, that was a tough shot. Damn. Oh, okay.
I mean, nah, but keep it, but nah, Jay, keep it fire, bro. As long as you've been watching basketball, how many cold ass left-handed niggas have you seen, bro? Like you've seen a lot of them.
Honestly, I never really paid attention besides the fact that uh both Kobe and fucking Kyrie is ambidextrous.
True. True.
I I, ne- I
I
never
say
really paid attention.
Kyrie is more ambidextrous than anybody, bro. Like I give you that, but I mean, in terms of like dominant hand, left hand niggas, we seen Zach Randolph bucket, Harden bucket, Chris Bosh bucket, nigga Beasley bucket, motherfucking who else who else is left handed? Motherfucking Bumpson bum ass, bro. Like this nigga could get this shit. Come on, bro. Like motherfucker, R.J. Barrett. Like these niggas is some elite niggas, bro. Like I don't know what to say, bro. Like
That's funny. I never paid attention to what hand these niggas use for.
Yo, that shit be all about because niggas is so used to guarding, predominantly right-handed
right-handed
ballers.
people, exactly.
So when you got a lefty that got some skills, it just fuck their head up.
That's what it is. That's exactly what
Yeah.
it is. Because now you got to think different, bro. You so accustomed to cutting off the right. Now you got to condition your mind to guard a left-handed nigga, and shit is so different on the left side, bro. Like it look awkward to you. Everything
Yo,
look
Leaf.
awkward to you.
Yo, Leaf. And then you missed out probably the most unorthodox cold lefty ever, Ginobili. He was a
Ginobili, right,
problem.
right. How could I
Yeah.
forget about fucking Ginobili, bro? God damn. Pause.
Yo, that
Ginobili
that
was one of
dude,
my
that
favorite
dude, it was
players
hard
back
to
in the
guard
day.
that dude, man. It
Ginobili,
was hard to
Ginobili
Yo,
guard
was.
that
I,
P.
dude.
I thought.
You remember
I ain't gonna
back
lie.
in the day when I used to only like bench players and shit, like Wesley Person?
Nigga said only like bench players.
I don't know why.
Nigga
Yeah.
said
But
Wesley
Wesley
Person.
Person was my favorite player for mad long.
Me and
And
this
then
nigga P used to clown this nigga for liking Wesley Purses more than niggas. Like, who the fuck? Why does
That
nigga
nigga
like
Wesley,
Wesley Person?
nigga said Wesley Person. Nah, Wesley
I
Person. That
remember
nigga,
that shit, yo.
that nigga had a fucking sniper, bro. Like he was out there
I fuck with
smacking
Wesley Person,
threes
but
left and right, bro.
Hold on,
Yo,
y'all gotta hear.
Ginobili made a role player look good. Like I remember when they had when they first had him on live, they couldn't
Right.
pronounce his name. They used to call him Gino Beasley. They used to
Gino
be like
Yeah.
Billy,
Gino
yeah,
Beasley.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I used
I
to
nah.
Ginobili was my man since then, but when they couldn't even pronounce his
Hold
name
up,
right.
hold up. As Nets fans, bro, how the hell can we forget about Derek Coleman? Like,
Oh, facts.
like I mean, look, this nigga Derek Coleman was arguably like, in terms of our draft picks, probably the most talented nigga that got drafted for us.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. It's almost point game. I just want to let the chat know. Beasley is giving the absolute work to Stevenson, and look, this is point game.
This is
It
where
look
I
like
walked in at.
this is looking like it's going in that. Damn, he even dribbled
Nah,
the ball. He fouling him.
actually this nigga Lance about to get some buckets right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You've seen
I
this.
think
This
Lance
happened.
Lance is about to get something, get some buckets, man.
But go ahead, y'all. Go ahead, y'all. I ain't
Nah,
want to
but
cut.
in terms of left-handed niggas, bro, like these niggas is just so hard to scout and plan for, bro. Like you so accustomed to guarding a predominantly right-hand player every night. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the NBA, bro. Like your matchup might be right hand, right hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. You might get one left hand nigga a month. Like one like out of control left hand nigga a month. Like it's probably less than 50 left-handed niggas in the history of basketball that's like as cold that was like as much as crazy as a offensive player than bees or as much, but we can't even name that many.
Facts.
Ginobili is probably top of the list. Zach Randolph, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga Zach Randolph used to kill niggas. I don't know how he got buckets.
Bully
E-
ball.
Easy ass 20 and 30, and he had finesse too, bully ball and finesse shit. Just kill you
Yeah.
with simple shit, bro. Like underneath the basket, get on the like. Listen, get to the body work, post work.
Wait, LeBron is a lefty too, easy?
LeBron is not a lefty.
Nah.
No, with that nigga, no, don't listen to E, bro. LeBron ain't no damn lefty. But it like when I think of the niggas that was left handed, bro, a lot of them niggas was cold as fuck.
Well, I
Shit,
think them ambidextrous niggas like Kobe and fucking Kyrie, they cheating, man. That's cheating,
true.
man. You can't just be nice with both hands like automatically. Like if you right with both hands, you cheating in basketball, man.
I mean, but I feel like
Yo,
Kobe. I feel like Kobe worked on that though. Kyrie, that nigga
yeah.
was just talented.
Nah, he worked on it. Kyrie got a story where he was explaining the reason why he's so good under the rim. Two things happened. He caught an injury. I heard somebody say that, and he was dunking before that in high school. But after he
Yeah.
caught that ankle injury, he just started getting good under the rim. And at where he was at, he said the backboard, it was
Mhm.
missing pieces of the backboard. So
Yeah.
he would spin the ball on the backboard for it to land in the hoop to score the ball that way. Like he practiced under being under the rim angles and attacking under the rim.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of just playing above the rim, he learned how to play under the rim, and you know what I'm saying. That's why part of the reason why he's so good with his left. Um, yeah, man, Kyrie is a wizard, bro.
That's a fact.
Listen, and in terms of just niggas that could just hit the court, bro, like to me, Beasley and Kyrie is two niggas that could hit the court at any given time. They could probably go days without taking a shot and touching the basketball. And these niggas is back on the court, bro. Like they never left, bro. Like to me, Beasley always been that nigga to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like this, I remember Bees is around my age, bro. Like I'm like I know I'm like these niggas is different.
And I like the fact that Lance Stevenson he ain't quit. You know what I'm saying? But I could see Busy stop playing defense on him when he hit those two
Yeah,
three
man. That's
pointers.
that's what I like about the Pacers, man. They don't quit, man. A lot of times people be quitting, man. They do- they play the game.
They get
They
down by
terrible.
10 and 1 minute left, they quit mentally. If the
Mhm.
Pacers is down by 10 with 1 minute left, they think we got a chance.
I think the Pacers. What people got to understand about the Pacers and that, well, like I just ignored that fact that these niggas they got enough. Like they offense is good enough to close a 15 to 20 point gap in minutes. They offense is really that good to do that. Now, in terms of like in defensively, they underrated because nobody don't realize the adjustments that they make late in games to come back in these games. I don't really think it's a coincidence anymore. Like it's like they done played teams that are like fucking 60 win teams like out the Wazuzu, bro. Like in Cleveland and now OKC, bro. Like two of the best teams all year, and they was managed to get they managed to get the better of Cleveland. Even when Cleveland had leads, bro. Like I'm fucking Donovan Mitchell was putting up 40. I'm thinking them games is won. I'm like this nigga D Mitchell is just going crazy. Here come the fourth quarter, these niggas come storming back. And
And
the
you
thing,
still ain't learned to stop underestimating them yet.
I mean, listen, but at the same time, only reason why I did that because at the same time, OKC just been dog walking niggas, bro. Like I mean, like I said, the series ain't over, bro, and I respect everything that the Pacers have done thus far. And I
Look,
think it's hard to really scout against five players that could get shots on the dime, bro, on almost any time they want
this is
while
all
the
I was
offense is
asking
running.
from you. A little bit more respect. I mean, that's all I was asking for you. Like, cause I ain't saying you got to say they gonna win, but saying they was about to get swept and there was no competition, they don't deserve to be on the floor. All that, I just
Right.
thought that was a little.
Crazy work.
I thought that was a little overboard.
Yeah, you want your respect.
Crazy
All
work.
right, Aretha
No,
Franklin, nigga, you want
not for me, for them, not for me.
Right.
look,
For
Especially
the
when you
work
be
that they
attacking
put in
other
thus
niggas'
far.
basketball takes.
look. I mean, that's granted, bro. Like, and I owe him that. Like, at least to that front,
Damn,
because
B.
to
This nigga
to
got Fred Flintstone over there, man.
to to come back the way that they came back, bro. Like, is nothing short of amazing.
And
And to
look
do
how
it,
many times they
They,
did that in this
I was
playoff
about to
so
say,
far.
they did it once a series. They did it at least
Right,
once or twice a series. So
right.
nigga,
I mean, they
Amazing
did it.
must be in their fucking backyard. They must have visited Amazing every, I don't know, lunchtime or some shit. Every 12 o'clock noon they go visit Amazing because these niggas is 8-1 in clutch situations.
But
Clutch in
situation games, yeah,
bro.
like
That's
game.
not that's
Nothing to
dominance.
sneeze at.
When you look at
Right.
right. That's what I was saying, bro. And the reason why I was trying to say what I said is because when you look at the facts, not my Breezy's opinion, when you look at the facts, defense won this game too. Because yeah, you
Right.
could say whatever about Halliburton, but that stop, Nimhall was all over him, and that was a
Nimhard
good
did a
no.
damn good job.
That
Yeah.
that was a good no call by the ref, and
Right.
that's my whole point. This is why I'm explaining that it was an entertaining, it is an entertaining finals. The winner and loser of this game wasn't decided by the whistle. It wasn't because the refs called foul on them hard and let Shea go to the line. It wasn't because Halliburton got fouled and he went to the line. It was because of a made field goal. Anytime Jordan did it, Kawhi did it before. There's countless other players that are probably not going to mention as of now that got game winners because of field goals and not free throws. And if you
Right.
get game winners that's field goals in the finals, it's an entertaining finals. That's how I feel about it.
I mean, yeah. I listen. Like I said, listen. We still got more games to go. I mean, it's that now. That was only game one. We still got more games to go, but I do feel like OKC, they do got an uphill battle, and they got something, and they got to try to figure out this Siakam situation, because like you were saying on the last stream, bro, like you got a nigga that's too slow to guard Siakam, too small to guard Siakam, or too skinny to guard Siakam, and OKC basically got all three players on their team. They got to figure out the Siakam puzzle. You know, they gotta figure out what type of defenses they gonna show them, You know, and what and how they gonna make his offense tough. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro.
like
I
that's what they
can't
gotta
think.
figure out.
Siakam, that's game right there. Game over.
No, it's not
You
game.
know. Oh, okay. It's not. It should be,
I don't think that's game. No.
bro. With the and again, I think the Siakam trade is more important than the Luka trade. More important than the Mikal Bridges trade for like just impact wise, not just the whole actual transaction,
Huh?
but impact wise.
Oh, my soda.
The Siakam trade is better than the Rudy Gobert trade. The Siakam trade is better than the Rudy Gobert trade.
The
Better than the
Siakam.
Rudy Gobert trade. Better than the Luka trade. Better than who else had a trade? Who else, man? I'm missing somebody.
Is it
It's
better?
better than every trade that I could think of right now.
If it listen, I mean, if it leads to a championship, absolutely. The Drew Holiday trade led to a championship. I
That
mean,
too.
like,
That
listen.
too.
So my thing
It's
is
only
that
those two. It's
yeah, this
those
yes,
two.
well,
Those two.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
only
those
those
two.
two that's in the running right now. The Caruso trade led to these niggas getting to the finals. So the reality is that listen, in terms, and I can understand why Bobby wanted Siakam in a deal, but his goofy ass didn't want to give up Keegan Murray.
Shut the
And
fuck up.
the Sacramento Kings didn't either, bro. The offer was Keegan Murray, I think a couple of picks or something like that. If they had Siakam, they'd probably still be in the playoffs right now. Well,
I
maybe
know
not,
that.
but
I don't. I know for a fact that Siakam is. I would put him behind the Drew Holiday trade. But
right.
but other than that, nah. As a recent, nah. And this might be more longevity with him just with one team and them being successful, but that's yet to have happened, and I don't want to
Yeah.
jump the gun. It's enough things happening right now for me to try to get excited about that. Him being the Eastern Conference Finals MVP was very impressive. You know what I'm saying? Him taking them to the final. I mean, not taking them to the finals, but just being a piece that they were looking for. You know what I'm saying? They figured they had was set with their backcourt. They added Siakam.
It sound like you saying
This
Siakam is the best 27 pick of all time.
he might be. Yo, I can't front on Siakam. He not only does he compete, he does a little bit of everything, bro. He is the motherfucking. If you go in the if you go into the Swiss Army knife store and they got from the worst to the best, he's the best Swiss Army knife player, bro. And
I
I
would
put
agree. I would agree with that.
because yeah, there's categories that like Giannis is better than him, clearly better than him at, but he could do a little bit of everything, bro. He
Yes, he
knocking down
can.
the he knocking down the three ball better than Giannis, that's for sure.
He
He's
could get
spacing
to.
the floor more than Giannis, that's for sure.
He could definitely get to a mid range shot. He could get over the left shoulder, the right shoulder, spin in the lane, step back. He could get to a lot of that shit, bro. Like Siakam is cold.
Man,
I
this
think
nigga turn
Siakam.
this
I
shit
think
up.
Siakam. Everything that you're saying about Siakam is 100,000, 100,000,000% true. He's the final piece to the puzzle that put him over the top. And when I think about final pieces to the puzzle, in terms of like what a team needs in order to get over that hump, or in order to get over to that finish line, I think of
Mm-hmm.
like we kept saying Boston don't have a legitimate point guard. They went out and got Drew Holiday championship. We kept saying that Indiana they need somebody to go to and down the stretch to go get a bucket. Siakam is that guy for them. Now they in the finals. For OKC, I think that they probably had all the pieces, but what was they missing? Rebounding. They went out and got Hartenstein. They in the finals. So realistically, I think a lot of teams that got the last pieces to their puzzle or what they needed in the past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? In between those three teams, they the teams that got what they needed in terms
Mm-hmm.
to get there. You know what I'm saying? Now they just got to get across the finish line. You know, and
Yo,
I mean that's
oh,
all it
shout to
is.
Beast, shout to Beasley. He
All
just
right,
hit the
now you
game
won.
winner.
Yeah.
He made light work of this Step Stevenson. Shout to everybody that actually bought the motherfucking you know what I'm saying, ticket to watch the show. Shout to D Real Fonzo 13. I subscribe to your page, bro. Shout to you, bro. Appreciate you for the content. Um, but yeah, I can see I want to talk pace of basketball, man. Game two, it's a must win for the Thunder. They the ones under pressure. And I'm gonna say this because I think this is what Carlisle said in the locker room. Say, look, y'all ain't never been there, but OKC ain't never been there neither. They coach ain't never been there, but I've been there. Trust me, I will outcoach this coach, and we will win this game. And that's exactly what he did. Now, obviously, if I was a bird, if I was you know what I mean? If I was a bird in the wall, a fly on the wall, I would know. But I don't know. But when you got Tyrese Halliburton saying, when did you think you was confident to win the game? And he said, when I got off the bus, bruh. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. They talking this OKC in 6. I'm saying Pacers in 6, man.
I mean, listen, the more and more you look at game one, the more and more you can see that that's a possibility. I mean, I don't care. Listen, it's I think it's a proven fact that as good as your defense is, and OKC defense as a defensive team, they are very, very good. They up there with
Oh,
some of the all-time greats. So, but just to finish off this, what I was saying, I think it's very difficult to prepare for a five man lineup where everybody can get to something. Everybody could get to a money shot. Everybody could get to a patented shot. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got Miles Turner getting to
it
the free
is.
throw line and stopping at a dime, Siakam stopping at a dime, Nimhard. Don't forget the three that Nimhard hit over SGA when he
Yeah.
stepped back on him.
He
You know
crossed
what I'm
him up,
saying?
put him in the
Yeah,
spin cycle.
yeah. When
Yeah,
he when he when he
I'm not
stepped back
forgetting that.
on him. Don't forget the bucket that Miles Turner going off in the fourth quarter, hit a sidestep three off the backboard. Don't forget about Siakam getting the putback like he was talking about. And of course Halliburton game winner. You got something from damn near everybody in the starting lineup, and it wasn't just buckets. A lot of them niggas in that start lineup almost had 10 rebounds. Turner don't even rebound like that. He almost had 10. You know what I'm saying? So the reality is, it's like I think in terms of the finesse game and in terms of making it turning into like, yo, y'all got to come out here, y'all got to guard each one of us, but ain't none of us gonna get double teamed because guess what? You leave somebody open, they gonna knock down the shot. You leave somebody open, you leave another dude open, they gonna knock down the shot. Everybody is make solid decisions, even though they did turn the ball over a lot because OKC is just that type of defense. They turned the ball over a lot in that game. If that was any other team, they would have lost. But since it was the Indiana Pacers and 1 through 5, you got shooters all over the court, kind of like last year when you had with Boston when they had Porzingis and JB Tatum and Brown and White and Drew Holiday. They had any and everybody could go get a bucket almost at any given time. This is the future of basketball lineups, bro. Like from 1 through 5, you better have niggas, bro, like that could go get their own money. Cause if you don't, like, yo, you're gonna have an uphill battle. And that's just
Yeah,
the
I mean
truth.
it's easier said than done. You know, I think teams do try to put their best, you know what I mean, the best together. Sometimes they wrong. You know, sometimes instead of getting the quote unquote best player, they go out and get their friend. Pun intended. Pun intended. And the problem is that at the end of the day, you're gonna be friends before, after, but you ain't gonna be no champion. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
if y'all cool with that, if you like it, I love it. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Knicks
Right.
fans. They got a whole bunch of shit going on over there. Hold on. We gonna peruse a little bit. But I pretty much gave y'all the content that was the title, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how long this show gonna be. But that's pretty much the content. I want to see what they're talking about with these point guards though. Let's look into it, yeah.
being younger, and just what he did at Oklahoma was more impressive than what Dylan Harper did at Rutgers. So I think Dylan Harper is the consensus at number 2, but I've heard there's some teams that the gap is not that big between those two guys.
Is that a crazy?
I used to
thought
always
for
ask
teams,
Ice
James?
that too.
For team, I said that he was a top 5 pick in December, so I don't think it's a crazy thought. I feel like
Could he be better than Dylan Harper? Could Jeremiah Fears be better than Dylan Harper in the long term?
I think he could be better in the long term. Again, you ask yourself, what does Dylan Harper do better? Obviously, he finishes better at the rim. He's something like 65%, and he's bigger. But as far as like playmaking and the shooting numbers, they weren't, as far as like their high school to their college level, weren't too far off. And again, like Raphael said, Oklahoma has maybe one NBA player on that team besides him. And it was a historically great conference in the SEC. And they pushed UConn. They gave UConn everything. He was an engine. I talked to a college coach in the SEC, and he was like, he was one of our toughest matchups because he's hard to keep out of the paint. And then you factor in that he's 18. Like, he did all that, and he should just now be preparing for his freshman year of college. So I can see it. But, I mean, personally, I still think Dylan Harper is the second best prospect. I do think that while he, had his concerns at Rutgers as far as the jump shot, and maybe you said, well, how does a team that features another NBA top 5 pick only win X amount of games? But I do think that long term he is going to be really, really good.
Yeah, I think Harper's, obviously the at-rim finishing is awesome. He's so fluid in the lane, herky-jerky stuff. He's manipulative with his moves on the basket. And he's just strong. He's big, like you said. But with Fears, like if you're comparing the shooting upside of Harper to the shooting upside of Fears, you look at Harper at Rutgers his freshman year, he shot 36.8% on catch and shoot threes, 29.2% on pull-up threes, 27.8% on pull-up twos, 76.2% from the free throw line. And then with Fears, the three-point percentage on the surface was not good, 28%, but he was only 20.5% on dribble jumper threes, 36.1% on catch and shoot threes, 43.3% on mid-range jumpers, 50% on floaters, 85% from the free throw line. There's more good, touch indicators.
Yeah, basically there was contrasting Fizz and Dylan Harper. I think both of them would be good picks. I'd be surprised if somebody picked Fizz over Harper. But if you got your eyes set on Harper and you get Fizz, I don't think you are mad.
I like this conversation, bro, because as the draft comes nears close, bro, like it seems to me, bro, like everybody keep mentioning the same thing with Dylan and Ace in terms of like, yo, how do you have potential 2 top 5 picks and these niggas only win X amount of games, da 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 da. They was like, yo, their team was trash. I'm like, yo, they signed to the team. They was like, they signed to the team because of them NIL deals, this, that, and the third, da 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 da. So he was like, yo, if they can't carry their teams in college, what makes we think they could carry their teams in the NBA? And that was a good question. And obviously Dylan is most like,
but not only that, it was a question not answered. He kind of deflected. He kind of avoided answering that. You know what I mean? He seemed like he was, optimism more than anything. But just the conversation of who's better, they saying that they like Harper more because he's bigger. That's it.
That's it.
And he finished at the rim more.
That's it.
And
I mean, I like
it's not a lot.
It's not a lot. You at this point, bro. It's like, yo, do you want the 19-year-old version of Kay Cunningham, or do you want the 19-year-old version of a nigga that could possibly be Kyrie or Steph? You know what I'm saying? Like that's because that's basically they comps. As they get closer and closer to being a professional basketball player. So because the thing is, bro, if you look at Fizz, like, and you look what Fizz was able to do in Oklahoma, it was nothing short of impressive, being in which type of conference that he was in, because they playing against teams in the Big Ten, this, that, and the third. If you look at what Dylan was doing, bro, it's like a lot of people, like, listen, no pun intended, a lot of people like look at it as a given. Like, this is a 6'7" nigga that went to Rutgers, and the conference is just like, wait, what? Y'all niggas is playing Princeton and all these other teams that nobody even know. Nobody know the players on and shit. Yeah, and y'all should have been demolishing them, which I didn't. and you got possibly another top 5 player in this draft, an ace on your team. So like, what they looking like? Yo, what is the problem?
If
It's
you
like,
ask me, what that says more than anything is that Dylan Harper need a big man to reach his full potential. He needs somebody like a Malawa. He need to go to a place where he could pick and roll, get to the basket, or pass to the big man. Not necessarily strong with having a wing. Um, there's no reason why they so highly touted and they not even make the tournament. You know what I mean? That's
which is crazy to
kind of
me.
crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy
Yo, I
because
said
like,
that immediately, and all of y'all let
Jay, I owe you an apology for that. I do.
No,
immediately. As soon as they didn't make out
no,
there, how are these guys the guy if they
Jay.
can't even? But no, but they went to it. But no, you're not seeing the big picture.
Jay, I'm gonna say it right here because we live, bro. I owe you an apology because you was the first nigga that said, "Yo, how is it that we know these niggas is supposed to go 2-3, and yet they on the Ruckus team and they struggling against Princeton and other teams in that conference that we don't even know about, and
They
probably niggas
struggling
that ain't even
against
gonna be going
niggas
to the
that's
league."
about to be accountants and lawyers. Them
Exactly.
niggas ain't about to play no ball. Them niggas about to do your
you was
taxes,
I'm
nigga.
not gonna lie,
Them
Jay.
niggas about
So
to
you
make apps.
I owe Jay an
right? So
apology because
they
he was
went
the
there for the
first.
free education. They not ball
Yeah,
players.
Right.
they went there, bro, just to do it. They went there to do an activity. Them niggas ain't even there on scholarships. They paid they paid money to get in there. They paid money to get in schools like Princeton and Stanford and all these future Ivy League schools, all that shit. Like, and these are the teams that Dylan and Ace was struggling with. These are the
So
teams,
more,
and so but
so more.
I
That
owe
shit is
Jay
Listen, I'm saying.
concerning.
I owe you an apology for that, bro. Like, that's
Look,
my bad.
listen, I'm not saying, oh, that makes them trash. I'm just saying
But
that's
why does that make
concerning.
them
Like,
niggas
doesn't
top
that sound
3?
suspicious?
Yeah,
Like,
Yo,
but you didn't say that. That's what make them trash. You just say, why does that make them niggas top 3? That's what you was saying, bro. Like,
right.
because when we said the entire year is Cooper, Dylan, and Ace,
Cause
he was
yo,
like, and then you was the first nigga that was saying, yo, wait a minute, how is these niggas 2-3, and it's other niggas, bro, that we didn't even know about before the season. They climbing the ranks, they doing what they supposed to do in the season, and they in the tournament, and they hooping. We saw Derek
And hold
Queen
on.
hit game winners.
And
right.
we gotta
yo,
give
and,
credit,
and, and
and we
real
gotta
quick,
give credit to Ice too. Gotta give credit to Ice too. Go ahead, PSPN.
yo, real quick, like they not trash, but in my opinion, and Breeze, we had this conversation a couple months ago. In
True.
my opinion, they not winners.
Yeah.
Yo,
I could
well,
probably
I
agree
tell
with
you this:
that.
if they was winners, they probably wouldn't have went to that school. They was
That's
about their
probably,
money.
yeah.
Nah, but a winner gonna win anyway.
I think them niggas was trying to get paid. They was trying to get NIL deals. They was trying to get with Nike. They both signed with Nike, if I'm not mistaken. And that's kind of what was they was all in for when they kind of went to school. I mean, in terms of the NBA, those things could change, but I
Yeah,
think they normal mentalities, as coming up through the ranks as collegiate basketball players and now becoming professional basketball players, which they're about to be this year. I don't think these niggas is totally. I think these niggas is solely set on their brand, as opposed to
Yeah,
set on winning.
that's true.
yeah, and
Yeah.
but they
Them
not winners
NIL deals
because a
too.
winner gonna win anywhere, yo. No matter where you put them. Perfect
Right.
example. Look at Steph Curry. Like nigga took Davidson to the Elite Eight. Who the hell heard of Davidson before Steph Curry? And he
Nobody.
took them to the Elite
But
Eight.
Steph Curry
Yo.
didn't have an NIL deal.
Right.
Nah, but he's a
'Cause-
winner though. That's my point. Is like he
right.
took a bunch of dudes who is accountants and plumbers and whatever else you want to call them right now. He the only dude that's in the league. He took
From
this
that
team
school.
on his back
Yeah, because
to
he wanted
the Elite Eight. Now
he
you got
wanted to
these
get
two
money.
dudes, two top 5 dudes
Right.
together, and they couldn't carry them to the tournament.
He
They not
wanted
winners,
he
man.
did that
They
because he
not
wanted the
winners.
Under Armour
Yeah,
deal.
true.
Yeah.
These niggas already got their Nike deals.
Yeah.
Bro, he's
The under,
Steph's a winner,
but he
man.
earned
Because
that
look,
Under
even
Armour
when he
deal,
got the
bro.
Nah, he
deal,
did.
even when he got the deal, he
He was
still
still
won
winning.
4 chips in the league.
True.
He's a winner, man.
You're right. You
Wins is
listen.
But
winners.
look, these dudes is to be determined because they still
I don't
kids.
think
You
they
know what I mean?
winners, man. I honestly, in my opinion, I watched a couple of games with them, and I watched them in crunch time down the stretch moments, and they did not make winning plays, man.
That's
Okay.
I don't know if I could argue. I don't know if I could argue that, bro, at all. I really can't. Like, cause now that I think about it, when I look back, like I had like I was saying, yo, I had to say to myself, I really said it a week ago, bro. Like I was just kind of just bullshitting, trying to stay on the same side the whole time. I'm like, yo, this nigga Jay was right the whole time. And I was just like, okay, because he said it right. He said it like week 2 of our season, before these niggas, like 2 games into the NCAA, NCAA regular season. He was like, yo, how is these niggas number 2 and number 3 if you
Right.
got niggas like Derek Queen and the Fizz
Yes.
climbing the ranks and they winning with their respective teams? Nobody else on Oklahoma and Maryland outside of Fizz and Queen is going to the league.
Right.
None of them niggas is gonna get educations in business and shit. They probably gonna be goddamn Fortune 500 owners and shit, bro, like that before
Right.
they hit the NBA court. How is
Right.
these niggas doing what they're doing
Them
keeping up
niggas
with
that gotta actually pass their classes.
yeah,
Like
Right.
them is niggas that actually gotta get a 4.0 in order to get out of college, bro. Like these like Queen was putting up 20
these
and
one
10
and done
games
niggas not
all
finishing no
year.
homework.
Queen was
No.
putting up 20 and 10 games all year long.
Like if
But
you
I think what they saying is that what they don't really want to say is that Fish should go higher than what he. First off, he wasn't projected to be top 5. That's a fact. When before college season started, he wasn't projected to be that high. The fact that he is now almost a top 5 pick because they saying that he's not even coming to Brooklyn. Like the more and more this dude James Barlow on the screen, he said in December Jeremiah Fizz was a top 5 pick for him, and he on TV. So we don't know how many people, you know what I'm saying, feel this way. But if he was, but Fizz over, if he was to go higher, is he better than VJ Edgecombe?
I think he's
I don't know.
better than VJ Edgecombe regardless, bro. Because what was VJ Edgecombe doing at Baylor, bro? That Fizz was the number one. Fizz was the guy in Oklahoma. He was the guy. I like, and here's the thing. I understand that upside and that athleticism shit and the height and the wingspan and all of that, but I don't think you could continue to lean on that shit when you got guys that are coming out there and that are being proven winners, proven basketball players, proven team players. You can't continue to keep lowballing niggas like Fizz and Queen and telling them these niggas, hey, bro, yo, I think you balled out in college, but I don't think the shit that you was doing is gonna work in the NBA. If I'm like these niggas is winners.
Yo,
They went to the tournament.
My thing is the scouting. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a team of scouts that know what they're doing, know what they're looking for. And I also the reason why I wanted to have this conversation is because the best players on the finals teams is their point guards. Arguably, you can say Siakam better than Halliburton, but for the sake of conversation, Halliburton is the best player on his team, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is the best player on his team. So my thing is, I do see a transition of the best player being a guard on the team, and that wasn't always the thing. Some more times than not, it was a big man, but in these finals, it's the guard. So I like to see that. I like to see, and let me ask Pete because he kind of like a historian when it comes to sports. In modern day basketball to now, how do you feel about taking credit for the supersonic ring? Or should the fan base of OKC feel like this is our first ring if we win it?
That's OKC's ring, man. It ain't Seattle's ring. They've been gone for what, 20 years now?
No. But Seattle Supersonics, they won a championship before. Do you think the Thunder feel like that's their championship too? Or
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it transfers over with the franchise and all, but for the city of Oklahoma City, the Okies, as they called in Oklahoma.
That's what they call themselves, though.
They call, yeah, if you were a resident of Oklahoma, you are Okie.
Terrible.
Yeah, I know, right? Like you're not a New Yorker, you're not a Coloradan, you are Okie. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy.
The next thing I think about is Doki. No lie. That's whatever. Go ahead, Doki.
Okie dokie.
It's gonna be their first shit if they win. And that's still got OKC winning in 6. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy that the disrespect that Indiana was getting from my boy. I got a boy who, you know, we put a little bread on the series or whatever, and I picked OKC in 6. He took OKC in 4, and I already getting paid from him already. So that was beautiful. But he's like, yo, bro, they getting washed. Like it ain't no way in hell. So I'm like, all right, whatever, man.
Yo, Pete, I know you know stuff like this. The last time of the 4th seed winning in the NBA was the '69 Celtics, bro. They
That's
beat
crazy.
the Lakers. They beat and I think the Pacers are the 4th seed to make the finals. I'll pull up the graphics, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like those is crazy numbers, but
that's what
you
it
know,
be
like,
under. But Pete, that's what let me ask you that, Pete. That's where I think the underestimating part come from, the seeding of the playoffs. Do you think that that's why it's you feel what I'm saying? They underestimate them because of the seeding?
Nah, I don't necessarily think it's that. I think it's a combination of the fact that OKC was the most dominant team all year long. You know what I'm saying? What they went 68-14. That's impressive. Like that's one of the top records ever in the history of basketball. Like it's probably top 10, top 15 in the history of 80 years of basketball, pretty much. So that's impressive nonetheless. Then when you factor in the fact that a lot of people shitted on Halliburton, man, like all year long coming into the season, he's the most overrated player. So when you combine those two things together and your superstar on Indy is the most overrated player with a bunch of other players, a lot of people didn't give this team a chance to really have a chance to win in this series. So that's why I think that I don't think it's necessarily the 4 seed, because we done seen some good 4 seeds in basketball before. But I think it's the combination of OKC being so dominant all year, and then also got the MVP, and then Indy with the most quote unquote overrated player. I think that's why everybody was looking at this series like it was going to be a joke.
I mean, well, I could add on to that by saying the Indy team that you saying right now, when they went up last year against the best team in the league, bro, them niggas got smoked in 4. Like when they saw that Celtics team, it wasn't nothing that they had for them. But we got to remember that was a different dynamic, because a lot of what the Celtics did, a lot of what Indiana did offensively, the Celtics could do the same thing. Because when you got niggas like Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, Horford, Derek White, Drew Holiday, and then you got shooters like Pritchard and Sam Hauser off the bench. Hey, realistically, that's basically Indiana 2.0 to me. So now with Boston out of the way, I thought Boston getting smoked, bro. By the Knicks was like, that shit was like the biggest. That shit was like the biggest common denominator, bro, in the entire playoffs. Because when Boston got out, bro, like it was like, oh shit. Oh, OKC gotta win this now, bro. Like, because they put out Denver, who had arguably the best player in the league, and Joker, and they got them niggas out of there in 7. So you thinking to yourself, obviously, like, yo, OKC gotta win this, bro. Like nobody else really gave these niggas comp. Bro. Like the one game that Memphis was about to win, Ja Morant got hurt. The one game that they lost to Minnesota, everybody know that was bullshit. They got rid of them niggas at 5. So realistically, to me, it was a no-brainer to go with OKC. But after game 1, and we saw how the 4th quarter broke down in terms of matchups and in terms of how Indiana made adjustments, now that got everybody thinking twice. You know what I'm saying? So I think, listen, the NBA can change on the drop of a dime, bro. It could pivot it just like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I like the fact that the NBA, it's not you win because you got the best big man now. The point guard, the guard is just as important as the big man in the NBA now. It's just
that's
as
a fact.
important. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
And I
fact.
think that was a natural transition because it didn't go straight to the point guard, in my opinion. It went to the wing. It went to the big man, then it went to the wing. You know, even if you go back to Dr. J and what he meant to the ABA, and him just what he brought to the NBA. You know, the wing was been important, and then the point guard. But I think it's that order. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I
But I do
mean,
know for a long time that the big man dominated who was the better team in the NBA, and now that's not necessarily the case. So.
yeah, you can say that. I would say the big man is more evolved now to the perimeter because now if you got a big man, bro, that could put pressure on perimeter and get other bigs, other standstill bigs out of the paint and have niggas think twice. Now from 1 through 5, you got legitimate threats offensively. And it's been said when a great offensive team and a great defensive team go against each other, you got to ask yourself who gonna win that matchup.
Offense,
Word,
that's what
like
I'm
the
saying about last game, bro. Go ahead, P. But offense won that game with a game-winning shot. It wasn't a game-winning stop. I mean, if you want to say Nimhard, they had a game-winning stop on Shea, you could say that, but they would have went up by 3. That's not necessarily a win. That would
yo
offense won that game last night. I'll say that.
in our lifetime, we done seen the game change a couple of times. We done seen the game go from it being you got to have a dominant big man to be that team to be competitive to win a chip or even contend for a chip. Then we seen the swing happen. I want to say maybe like between 2005 to 2010, we seen it being a point guards game where it was the golden age of the point guards in the NBA for from anywhere, wherever you want to call it, from '05 to 10, all the way to about maybe 15, 16. And now from 16 to now, it's all about the wing, man. It's all like if you don't got dynamic wings, your team ain't shit.
That's true.
No,
Yeah.
it's not to throw the Knicks under the bus, but they tried their best by getting OG and McCall, but they couldn't guard a park car, bro. Them niggas, yeah, OG came there and did what he was supposed to do. Nah, he upped his offense more, but his defense went down. Same shit happened to
I
McCall.
mean, I mean, I mean, well, if you look at it, but if we looking at just matchups, Indiana was really the right team. Like Indiana was a bad matchup, really for them since last year, bro. Like if you got liabilities defensively at the 1 and at the 5, like that's gonna stand out, especially if you playing against 1s and 5 that can score and that could kill you offensively. You playing against a Miles Turner, bro, like where you gotta play, yeah, where you can't play drop coverage because he can shoot, and you can't overhedge and overcommit on the screen because he could get to the basket and finish. And especially because it's gonna be free lanes, bro. It's you the last line of defense if you the center, if you cat. So and the same thing applies with Mitchell Robinson. He getting him out of the paint. Who gonna rebound? Who
Yeah,
gonna
no,
get back on
I'm not.
defense?
No, I was saying it to kind of not push back, but to kind of add to what P was saying about the wings, and I think that's what the Knicks felt like. Yo, I'm gonna go all out, get these 2 wings, and we gonna, you know what I mean. And for what it's worth, they got to the Eastern Conference Finals. But I'm saying that to say right now, in the finals, the best 2 players on that team is the point guard. So
I
the
think it's
point guard,
different
the
with
point
them.
is are we coming into an era where the point guard is the most important position in the NBA?
I think we
I
coming into
hold on,
I
wait.
think we coming into an era where versatility in your starting 5 is more important than anything. Because
True.
don't get me wrong, as good as Indiana is, bro. Like what they have is versatility at all 5 positions. You got niggas, bro. You can't just put anybody on Siakam. You got to put the right guy on Siakam. We talk about how he was a Swiss Army knife,
Who's the
and
right
if you
guy?
go,
Is the OKC?
I
All
don't
of the
know.
people say that
I
they
don't
don't
know.
have a right guy for Siakam.
But look, this is what I was
But
trying to
look,
say. And
it's
Bree
up to
brought the shit
OKC
about the
it's
look. Hold on, wait. Bree broke the thing about the Knicks with the wings, but they didn't get their wings to be the best players on their team. They got their wings to stop people, and they
exactly
still didn't do that.
right,
Now, I mean, they got their wings to stop other wings,
right.
but they
Right.
didn't. They
And
didn't do that.
yo, and Jay, you 100% right on that. And here's the worst part about it. You got the third, arguably 4th best player as the highest paid player. Anytime a team got a situation like that, your roster is flipped upside down.
Exactly. That means you put yourself in a position where you gotta win. This shit gotta work. Like you can't. It ain't no flipping the roster for KD. It ain't no flipping the roster for Giannis. Like you gotta make this shit work. Cause if you flip the roster for one of them, my niggas, you just basically getting a nigga that won a championship, but you ain't putting no real team around them. So listen, you got pieces that you wanted. These niggas just gotta be better. They gotta run better offense. Listen, Bumson can't be standing around holding the ball for 14 seconds out of the shot clock, and then when he ready to pass, OG gotta be ready to shoot. Mikal gotta be ready to shoot. All right, Cat is standing at the 3-point line. He gotta be ready to dribble drive and create something out of nothing, bro. Like the thing that makes Indiana so damn good and why they're here in the first place is because of versatility and still running plays as a team. From 1 through 5, bro, they run action. They run they run screen slips. They run shadow screens and shit, bro. Like they run simple shit to get niggas open. In transition, bro, you already know what they on. They can't be stopped. You gotta always be back on defense. And I think, bro, like if you playing that type of game for 4 quarters, if you OKC, bro, you better be conditioned to get stops, just like with the snap of your finger. You got to be conditioned to do it.
Listen,
But their
listen, yo,
problem is they got to figure out the Siakam puzzle. Now I don't know how they gonna do it.
bro. I see the last play of the game, bro. Caruso followed Siakam. Wrong answer. And yo, bro, when I say wrong answer, bro, Caruso should have been guarding Halliburton. That's why you got him there. You got him there to guard Halliburton the last play of the game. You got him there for that very reason, bro.
You can't do that because last series he guarded Joker. And
He guarded
that's the reason
Joker,
why they won.
Bro, no,
but
but this is
the difference between
series.
Joker,
That's last series.
yeah, that's last. Yeah, not only is that last series, but the difference between Joker and everybody on the Pacers is versatility. You know what Joker gonna do, bro? Like you just gotta get somebody that's gonna get to the spot to stop it. You know, like Joker's not gonna power a nigga from the 3-point line all the way in. We already know Joker pump fake, dribble drive. If he got a slow nigga on him. If he got a nigga's height on him, if he got a nigga shorter than him, bro, they might could be able to get to that dribble count and get to and stop the ball. And that's what Caruso was doing. They don't get out of that series without Caruso, and they damn sure don't get out of that series if Aaron Gordon is at full health. That's just facts.
But I know I'm not debating none of that. I'm saying that the last play of the game, if you got Caruso on your team to guard the ball, you're a guard, bro. Who the hell was guarding Halliburton? Cason Wallace? He was getting cooked all night.
Yeah, that was
He
too
might have been
risky
the
of a
worst
move.
defender on the court as a last game.
That was too risky of a move. But I will say this: if you OKC,
and hold on, what happened to all of that swarming shit? You know, all of the hands in the lanes.
They did that for 3 quarters. They just didn't do that in the 4th. Hold on, Breeze. Like, listen.
For 4 quarters.
Yo, y'all ever watch Awful Coaching? It's the dude on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, that he did one on the OKC Thunder, and I thought it was just a bit overboard because if they'd have won the game, nobody would be saying that because they was ahead all but 0.3 seconds of the game.
Right. But they had a 15-point lead. They had a double-digit lead throughout most of the second half, Jay. You don't just blow if you the number one, you've been the number one team all year long, and anytime you went on a 10-0 run, bro, the game was basically over against any other team that you played. The difference between Indiana and any other team that they just beat the hell out of is versatility. From 1 through 5, like consistent offensive pace, consistent offensive variety, consistent. These niggas could get to shit like from 1 through 5, bro. That a lot of like they could get hot at any given second. A 20-point deficit don't phase them because they got players on their bench and players in the starting lineup that could go out there and close the gap within minutes. That's what they've been proving from round to round to round, and now they in the finals. The thing with OKC is, the thing I gotta put on your mind about OKC. If you Mark Darganault, how do you fix this issue that you had only in the 4th quarter to fuck this game up in the first place? Because for 3 quarters, these niggas played outstanding defense. They forced 20-something turnovers. Teams don't win turning the ball over that many times. They don't win games like that. Indiana,
Bro,
Indiana,
they
Indiana
couldn't pull away, bro. 'Cause
basically.
nobody else was hot for real besides Shea, and
Okay, but
that's why.
basically what Indiana did, bro, is a one of one, bro. When the last time you seen a team have 20-something turnovers and walked out of that game alive?
No, that's the they the only I seen it. There was a stat. It was like 1 to 182. It was 182, 181, 183 situations, 182. In that situation, the
Lord.
Pacers lose. The Pacers are the only team that won that situation. Only team.
So now we gotta ask ourselves, bro.
183
Like,
situations.
so now we gotta ask ourselves against like defense wins championships, bro. Like that's what we keep saying. Is that true, bro? When you going against elite offenses, is that really the truth, bro? We gotta really evaluate that defense win championship shit, bro. Because now that I'm thinking about it, bro, like I don't think elite defenses have seen an offense of this variety, bro, from 1 through 5. I really don't. These teams is getting better and better and better on paper and on the court year after year after year, finals after finals after finals. So 50 years from now, niggas gonna be saying Jordan played against some bullshit talent. This is the reason why, bro. Like, it's teams like Indiana, bro, that come along and make niggas say the shit that they be saying about niggas that played 20, 30 years ago. It is, bro. Like, we ain't never seen nobody smack a whole bunch of threes like Miles Turner.
Well, actually, Jordan is about to come on TV and tell niggas out his own mouth. Because that's what I heard. I heard a lot of people saying that Jordan gonna get up there and shit on niggas, like, see, these niggas is trash. But I heard that he said the opposite. He was like, he's going up there to let niggas know that the game is evolved and stop getting hung up on the past, and
Yeah,
these young boys out there doing shit that nobody ever did before.
I
that's a
believe that
fact.
when I believe that when I see it, though, man. Mike is the most egotistical
Nigga said,
motherfucker in
I
the
believe
world,
that when
man.
I see it, bro. Like, I don't believe that nigga Jordan just gonna just bend the knee, bro, like, and just wave the white flag like
I
that.
heard that's why he took the job, but we gonna see.
He gonna be up there, yo. If this was me, this is the way I would have did it. And see, back in my day, this is the way. Come on, man. He gonna get off my lawn, niggas, all day long,
Jordan is
man.
way too competitive, bro. Like,
Right.
I don't think Jordan I don't think Jordan is capable of waving a white flag unless he positively, unequivocally, bro, can't do it anymore, bro. If he do that shit, you know what? I'm putting out mad narratives. I'm like, yo, I think Jordan's sick, man. Like, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie, something
you
wrong
know
with
what
Mike, bro.
I'm glad PSP
Nigga
ain't here.
said
You know what I mean?
he gotta be sick to fucking do that.
I
Jordan got
wanna,
to go to the doctor or something,
I
bro. Like,
wanna
I ain't
see,
gonna lie to you.
I wanna see Jordan and the media be honest about the relationship between the NBA and gambling, and the hell he had to pay when he was going gambling back in the day. And it was frowned
But
upon. The
nah, he
NBA
can't talk about
frowned
that.
upon.
You can't talk about that.
But bro, a podcast is
Nigga,
probably gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
he might have lost his
Yeah,
pops because of that shit. He
but he
might have
Word,
can't
lost his
though.
pops because of that shit. He can't
word.
talk about that shit
He can't
outright.
talk about that.
Like
He
yeah,
can't talk about
the
it.
hitman came
Facts.
because I did. Like, you can't do that.
You can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
that'll be the end. That'll be the end of Jordan as we know him, bro. Like, if he ever did some shit like that, bro. Like, if he ever admitted on podcast, yo, what my decision making in terms of gambling cost my family, cost
Nah,
somebody
y'all
as close
niggas
to
just
me, bro.
went wild dark. I wasn't saying none of that shit. All
But
I was trying to
that's the story. That's part of all that.
But that's the narrative that's gonna come
Oh,
up.
but no, but at least let me say what I was talking about. I'm talking about the fact that it was frowned upon just for anybody to gamble, whether it be players or whatever. Let's
Right.
say it is a conversation where it is still frowned upon players betting on themselves and this and that and whatever the case. That was never the situation with Jordan. You know what I mean?
No.
I was
He just like
specifically
to go to
saying
the crack and doing
I was
roulette tables.
specifically talking about how the NBA is in bed. with these gambling. You know what I'm saying?
They in bed with Vegas, bro, and so is the NFL, and so is all these other sports. Sports is basically in bed with Vegas, bro. They in bed with gambling and all of these sports books, and the bookies is legal now, as opposed to you going to Don
But
Corleone
hold on,
back in the '80s and shit, bro, and going to get your money that way.
y'all don't think Jordan is the perfect person to lead that charge in the media? They are like,
Hell no.
Hell no.
Nah, because
taking it backfire.
if you think about it, remember back in the
Jordan
day,
got too much to lose.
yeah, like think about that shit back in the day. Like that was the only thing they had on Mike. Like Mike walked on the right side of the street, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't never get caught out there doing no wild shit and caught out there, doing a buck 60 on the highway, crashing into people. I mean, he probably banged other chicks on the side, but he never got caught out there cheating with his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing that they had on him to try, because I said this before on this platform, bro. When you get too big, the media gonna find something to tear you down about. And that's
Right.
the only thing that they could tear him down about was his gambling. But he was still going to AC in between playoff games, playing the Knicks, going to AC, dropping 50 large on the table, and then going back to the Garden and giving the Knicks 38 the next night.
That's a fact.
But my thing is, why is that part of betting frowned upon? It's not like he betting on the fucking Wolves and the Knicks.
It's frowned upon because of the connections, Breeze, bro. Like that, like
no, but it's got nothing. That what he just said is not sports betting.
I understand. I understand what you're saying.
If you get your legs broke, that's bad for the organization.
That's crazy.
Exactly. But no. Listen. Hold up, Breeze. I'm not trying to take it to a dark place, but the thing is, bro, the first thing when you think about when many people that's listeners, because the listeners is gonna paint the narrative, bro. Like, and the listeners 9 times out of 10 is media, whether it's social media, whether it's YouTube media, or whether it's national media, they're gonna paint that. If Jordan has I promise you, if Jordan has an interview where a gambling topic comes up, right, and he's speaking on it, and he's talking about this, that, and the third.
Commercial.
Yeah. If he's speaking on this, that, and the third, bro, like they're gonna paint it way differently. Niggas might have CNN, ESPN, Fox Sports, MSNBC. They might have everybody on it because Jordan is still that big of a name. Outside of LeBron, bro, like nigga, Jordan is still one of the biggest names in sports. It's still to this day, bro. Tom Brady, bro, Tom Brady could walk in the middle of the street in Times Square with Jordan, bro. I promise you, they're gonna flock to Jordan before they flock to Tom Brady.
No. But not my conversation is more towards: is gambling good for the NBA or no, or sports or no? Because my thing is, I seen Jaylen Brown on the interview with 19 Keys. I don't even know how this conversation even sprung about. But I'm watching it, and he's like, yo, somebody was mad at me because I ain't help him hit his parlay, and he was saying some hot shit online, and he was saying it right there. He said, yo, I'm letting you, for you to know, you run up on me because you mad at some parlay, I'm going to fuck your shit up. I'm paraphrasing. He didn't say those words exactly. That wasn't verbatim.
Yeah, but
he
you knew the energy.
Don't run up on me because you mad about some goddamn parlay. That ain't my job to fucking hit your parlay. You know what I mean? So
right. We know this.
Is that helping the game or no? That's my
question. It's definitely hurting the game in so many ways from the perspective of it's a lot of people that's turning into parlay fans, bro. Like it's a lot of niggas, bro, that's just looking at the game like that's low key.
I know mad girls that never watched basketball before that watch basketball because they got money on it now.
Yep. It's money everywhere, bro. I mean, shit. Like it's chicks getting paid for conversations, my nigga. Like it is what it is, bro. Like so, I'm not even get into that ladder. But all I can say, and just to answer your question, bro. Yes, it is bad. But is the NBA, the NFL, and sports in general gonna get off it? No. Because Vegas is pouring, they get a percentage of that. These leagues get a percentage of that, bro. Like they all shaking hands, bro. They at the same round tables, bro. They eat at the same lunch, the same sushi restaurants and all of that. The same 5, 6 star, 7-star restaurants, all that, bro. Like they have lunches together with Bill Gates and all these niggas, bro. They all sit at the same table. Yes, They do. Are they ever going to put toothpaste back in the tube by getting rid of it? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Because a lot of us is making money off her, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I paid like 6 car insurances off of baseball parlays, bro. No bullshit. That shit saved my life, bro. Like a lot of times, bro. Like, cause if I didn't pay the shit on time, that money is going up, and then next thing you know, my shit go from $200 to $300 to $400. So I can't listen. For better or for worse, I think it's totally wrong. In terms of the overall theme of sports, but let's think of how sports was created anyway. You know, it's the same thing as
But hold
gladiators
on, but
back in the
this is,
day. Like, name
but
5
not.
gladiators.
But what I'm saying is, again, they don't have to compromise the integrity of competition. People want to see the best winning. That's why right now there's so much uproar about the Pacers. Yo, when you get in the playoffs, any of those 16 teams can win it. Yeah, when we look at the breakdown and show you how many number 1 seeds won it, majority of the times it's gonna be the number 1 seed or the number 2 seed. And it's a big gap between the number 1 and number 2 seed. The 4th seed won it probably 10 times. I think they won it 8 to be exact. Hold on.
But yo, real quick, going back to that sports and gambling thing, man. Like gambling is made for sports, and sports is made for gambling. It's going back, like you said, Leaf, back to the gladiator days. Think about it. The gladiators, they used to put, they shillings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna give you my cow. Like they wasn't betting money and shit, but it was all types of stuff like that.
But it
So
was
it goes all the
resources
way
though.
back to, yeah, exactly. It goes all the way back to that. And now with it legalized, and now as frowned upon as it is, it's the best thing that could happen to sports. Yeah, it's gonna be your dickheads that come out Jaylen Brown and say you made me miss my parlay and all of that stuff. But at the same time, what you got to realize is it's bringing more money into all of these sports. And with anything, the more money you have, the more resources you're going to have, and the better you could grow whatever product that it is. So the game is just going to continue to grow. All sports are just going to continue to grow, and gambling is going to be a big part of that.
I'm with you, Pete. I'm with you. But what I'm saying is enjoy the game. Don't only enjoy the game because you hit your parlay. Like, don't be that guy.
I'm gonna enjoy the game more as a serial $5 better. I'm gonna always enjoy both, man. I'm gonna always enjoy the game and when I hit.
No, but don't not enjoy it because you didn't.
Because the nigga didn't hit my parlay. Nah. Listen.
It's gonna be it's gonna be them dickheads. You can't do nothing about that.
Yeah.
No matter what type of part of the world we in, it's always gonna be them isolated dickheads. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't, no matter what, it's always that dude at work that's the dickhead. It's always that dude when you driving that's the dickhead. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say just because of them few dudes they gonna ruin everything.
Right. And we gotta remember, bro. Like since we listen for every couple of hundred or couple of thousand serial $5 betters, it's gonna be a couple tens or dozens of goddamn $500 betters or 5,000. It's gonna be degenerate gamblers, my nigga. That's gonna it's gonna be niggas that need to come up, and and it's gonna be people with high resources that's going to take it to the next level if they don't hit the damn parlay, bro. Like we all watch mobster movies, my nigga. Like you remember what happened to Boston College? We remember what happened to the White Sox, that movie with the White Sox back in 1919 in the early centuries. Them niggas was connected. If they didn't throw a game, man, so a couple of Italians, bro, could win some money, bro. Them niggas took it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gonna be that. But I think that the bad elements of gambling in terms of the way that they could compromise the sport just by having that gambling element, bro, like it's just always in the air. It's one of the reasons why I don't trust the NBA with shit. I said I ain't trust the NBA with the goddamn draft lottery. Look what happened to us. I said I ain't trust the NBA, bro.
But hold on, just slowing it down. My thing is 20-point games. On the competitive side of it, you can't look if you can't make a bet and say, yo, they cheating because they came back from a 20-point lead. On a real competitive, without no cheating, just team to team, a team can come back from 20 whether it's a bet on a game or not, you can come back from that. Now, if a team come back from 30-35, I'm scratching my head. I'm looking at them
I'm
sideways.
scratching my head.
That's a little crazy, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's wild. I mean,
But
but
20, that I've seen that happen, bro.
I mean, listen,
I think that's real competition.
but in this day, it's not far fetched the way that teams is getting shots up and the way that they get threes up and the way that they could get hot. You might, nigga, listen, with the way the game is evolving, man, you might see a team come back from down from fucking 60 one day. And it might happen sooner than later. And you're going to be looking at the other team that blew the 60-point bag like, yo, you niggas really blew a 60-point lead? Yes, they really blew a 60-point lead. A lot, not live on TV, live in color in 4K. And somebody money got messed up, and somebody got pissed, and somebody went out and took matters into their own hands, bro. It's always gonna be them idiots like bro saying. But at the
Always.
same time, in terms of the integrity and in terms of the honesty of sports, bro, like I think that gambling is has been put there to basically kind of negate that, bro. Like it's to the point you could blame the Tim Donaghy's for this. You could blame the
Yeah.
you could blame the 1985 draft for this, the
But
draft
no, but
lottery
see,
for
but
this.
hold on. To that point, that's my thing too. The media or the refs, I never want them to feel like they bigger than basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to control a game. Let the game decide itself. You know what I mean? That's why I like Halliburton's game winner. You know what I mean? And I'm glad they didn't call foul on them hard in that play. You know, in the situation where, in my opinion, the game that we cheated as fans, Shea gets that foul. Oh, you could see clearly Nemhard playing great defense, but for one reason or another, he gets that foul, and no, we don't get a Halliburton game winner with a 2-pointer. So to me, that was a clean game. The Pacers were really the better team. Had nothing to do with Vegas. The Pacers gave them that work, but I don't know.
Yeah, and Vegas ain't Vegas really no more because of the legalizing of everything. And see, that's where I think the leagues got real smart with all of this. So follow me for a second, real quick, because I'm gonna go deep on this one. Pause. Like before, it was literally the Wild West when it came to gambling because there was no rules and regulations and everything was under the table. Now it's out front. You see commercials. You can't watch a game without seeing one parlay, whether it's FanDuel, DraftKings, MGM, whoever. You can't see one commercial block of commercials, that 2-minute, 3-minute stretch of commercials without one of them shits popping up. So now it's out there. And because it's out there, now it's more rules and regulations with it. So that right there is another benefit of this because yeah, you might have the asshole online posting about, oh, I ain't hit my parlay, fuck everybody. Before, when somebody ain't hit their parlay, it was legs getting snapped. It was cement shoes being given out. Don't matter what the size it is, it's gonna be your
That's a
size
fact.
tonight.
That's a
Oh,
fact.
shit, that shit's still happening.
No, I'm not saying it's not
I
still happening,
doubt it. I mean,
but it's not as much.
yeah,
It's not as
it's
much.
not as crazy because like gambling was only a mobster thing, bro. Back then, bro. Like it was one of those, especially in sports, bro. Like because 9 times out of 10 they knew the team, they knew the ins and outs of the teams and shit, bro. Like and they could get to them faster than they could get to the next city, bro. Like back then, you got to remember, like they all flew commercial. Like they all flew regular flights with people and shit, bro. Like before the
Yup.
Detroit Pistons, bro, like had their own private plane, bro. Like team, like you had to get on the flight with regular civilians, and you know, they'll find you. Then you have Benny Blanco from the Bronx waiting on your ass, bro. Like yo, you did miss them free throws, and then the next thing you know, you got a wrist injury, bro. Like now you can't shoot at all. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I mean, though, that shit was real, but I think now that everything is out in the open, I think I mean, obviously, with the internet element of the internet and internet gambling and everything that they took over, it kind of just beat out that element, but it dumbed down that element to a T. But I just don't like it just because I feel like, yo. If we could bet on it, what's stopping the NBA front office and people with narratives from betting on it? Because the dude that made that call, that didn't make that call on LeBron, and I hate to bring this up, when they played Boston in that game where Tatum did foul him. Yo, the referee, bro, like that was didn't make that call. His whole family had on Celtics jerseys.
Yeah,
His
that's
whole
wild.
family was wearing Celtics jerseys, bro. Like they looked at him. They was like, "No, come on, man. You got to get up out of here. We all got you on 4K, bro. Come on, we all saw you. Come on, bro. They had to get him up out of there. So I mean, it is what it is. But I do think that a lot of teams, with the way that they coach and the way the versatility that they have, they could do different things now, and Indiana's proven that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm with you. All right, man. Listen, we 2 hours and hopefully y'all hit that like, subscribe button. Shout out to Easy. Shout out to Daniel Berry
He
Sports
really
Highlight.
was coaching that 03 team. I forgot about that shit.
Shout to Sir Drop TV. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the page. Yeah, I'm just perusing. You know, we just partying right now. We just partying. But I did get to the content that's in the title. That's in the earlier part of the show. If y'all want to see that. If y'all got some questions, just throw it in the chat. You know, I love all of the questions in the chat. It's great when it's a super chat, but it ain't gotta be a super chat. But you know me, man. This is what I go to when there's nothing to go to. I just go to Cam Thomas.
You go to an 8-minute video of Cam Thomas from last year, bro.
You watch a few of those. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga go to an 8-minute video of Cam Thomas from last year, bro, and then we gotta hear this nigga give the Cam Thomas name count for like 10 minutes.
Let me do a play-by-play. Cam
ridiculous.
Thomas with the pump fake. You know what I mean? Okay, he at the logo, half spin on him for 3-pointer, swish, cross, tween, cross, step back, whole lack. Oh, cross, tween, step back. Oh, sidestep too. Tween, cross, tween. Oh my goodness. It's just automatic, man. Swish. Mama, there goes that man.
You got Darius. Why they got Darius Garland on him, I don't know.
Floater. Oh man. Oh, step back midi that runs the city. Oh, step back midi. Come on, man. Oh, pump fake to the basket, strong move to the paint. Cam Thomas wearing Kobe number, making him proud. Yo, transition 3, bro. Come on.
Yo, bro, you should just let me talk about the double D's I just threw in the grill over this, man.
What? Oh, hold up.
Some big chicken breasts, man. Some double D's, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Please clarify that, sir.
He caught me off guard. He caught me off guard for a
Jeffrey
minute.
Dahmer shit you on?
some big chicken breasts, man.
Oh,
some big chicken breasts on the grill, man. That's
on the grill.
Way better, man. That sounds way better.
That definitely sounds way better.
Grilling and chilling, man. You know, I'm grilling, chilling, and potting all at the same time right now.
That's what's up, man.
Facts, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Fun fact, I was hold on. I'm caught up in these highlights right now. Right. This is beautiful basketball, man. Like what?
Nigga caught up in highlights, bro, from a game that from games that I did 2 hours and 30 minutes of, bro. Like you could just go to my shit.
You don't appreciate Cam Thomas. You don't appreciate Cam Thomas.
I don't appreciate us fucking losing with Cam Thomas. That's what I don't appreciate.
Bro, you know we was going for the lottery. I
don't care.
Bro, I don't know why you don't care. This is part of the process. But this is beautiful basketball, man. Like, you don't care about that? You don't care about step back 3-pointer? Swish.
Stop asking me about this shit, bro. I called the games, my nigga.
Scoop layout.
I called the games, my nigga, wearing my flag, bro. It's black and white.
3-pointer, 1-on-1. Nobody could guard him in the league 1-on-1. This is ridiculous, bro. Like, really, like, seriously, like, fate led me here. I wasn't looking for this. I just want to say that.
Nigga said I wasn't looking for
this. Fade away.
This nigga here, bro.
Yo,
I'm
oh
crying
my
over here.
on the Knicks. How you all love that? On the Knicks, dropping bombs on them. Look at Macau.
Anytime the Knicks get scored on, bro, I love it, bro. It don't have to be just Cam Thomas. Shit, it could be anybody.
This is beautiful.
I think I speak for everybody in here when I say that shit too, bro. Like anybody could give the Knicks buckets.
Like 38, 30 something points. Nothing from Brunson up his chest. Just bucket after bucket from the logo. Hello.
We won this game. That's what I remember.
Fady Mitty. Oh my goodness.
Hold up, yo, Jay, this is the game we went to?
Which one, the Josh shit?
Yeah, the Josh shit. Well,
we won that game.
Yeah, we did win that game. That nigga Jay was panicking, bro. Like he was like, yo, watch, we gonna lose. I'm like, nigga, that nigga was looking like money from you remember the nigga from Belly, bro? That was in the basement, man. He's like, watch. I'm gonna get you niggas. that nigga Jay was just sitting there, bro, pacing back and forth. I'm like,
Cam Thomas with this basketball mastery of offense. It's just beyond me, man. Look, am I the only one seeing this? How fake?
You definitely the only one co-signing it right now, bro. Like we saw the shit already.
Oh my goodness, over 2 defenders.
Yo, we all know what Cam is capable of, bro.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh man, it's only 2 minutes left, man. Bear with me. 3-pointer, swish, step back 3 again for the game. Game winners, man. Y'all love it when Halliburton do it. 3-pointer.
I don't. That nigga, this nigga do not. You do not speak for me, bro. You do not speak for me.
He just split a whole double, man. On the Knicks again. They got nothing for him.
The whole time
serious.
The whole time you airing this video, I'm looking down at the left hand corner, looking at the scores of some of these games.
That's okay. You want to see some Kai Jones highlights next? You want some Zach Edey hook shots?
I mean, shit, if them niggas is winning, bro, like.
Said a compilation of Zach Edey hook shots.
Compilation of Zach Edey just elbowing niggas and they shit and dunking on them.
Right.
Screens.
Nah, see if you can find some highlights of Common Maluak dunking on Zach Edey.
That ain't never gonna happen. Zach Edey has dogged every center in college basketball, bro.
We got to see, man.
I mean, this nigga only won 2 Player of the Year awards, bro. Like, what you want?
Oh, he had to go to school twice? Damn, he probably tried.
Nah, he ain't had to go to school twice. He went to Purdue, nigga. Shit.
No, you saying he had 2 championships. He got 2 championships where he stayed for. If he was so nice, he'd have went the first year.
Hey, man.
Strong move to the basket.
You trying to get his education, bro? Like, come on, bro. What you want?
Just in case he had to be an accountant.
He was gonna be a 7-4 accountant, bro. Really?
Yeah, he wasn't even gonna be able to fit through the door.
Like you stop it, nigga. You know damn well he wasn't gonna be a 7-4 accountant.
He's gonna be a gym coach.
Nah, he'd have been the head of security. He'd have been the head of security, like my little brother. My little brother need to be in the league, but this nigga doing security.
Nigga said he need to be in the league doing security. He ain't your little brother ain't 7'4", nigga.
Nah, he like 6'6" though.
I ain't gonna lie. You 6. I ain't gonna lie. If you 6'6", you need to be hooping, bro. Like I don't need to. I don't need to be.
Fucked his knee up, injuries and shit. You fuck your knee up.
Yeah,
like, can't really do much
unless you mess your knee up, bro. Like if you 6'6" or taller, bro. Like and I see you in real life more than I see you on television. That's a problem.
Thank you, Cam Thomas. Thank you. All right, yeah, man. Yeah, let me check the chat. Oh, I ain't tripping. But yeah, man. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Pretty much we got to the title. Got some Cam Thomas highlights.
I wanted to talk about some scandalous shit, but I think you could turn the live off.
Scandalous.
Yeah, you could turn the live off afterwards. I heard some shit, bro. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie
hold on.
to
Let me
you.
watch this play again. I watched this like 3 times earlier. Hold on.
Yeah, he did. WAP.
Nigga said I want to talk about some scandalous shit.
Now I do want to talk about tween SGA. Oh, you could play defense, step back, Canadian nigga, cash.
That was serious. Both of them Canadian though.
They are both Canadian. Yeah, they are. Look at that. That's how he knew he could take him, bro. Because they probably play on the same damn team.
Yo, nah, nigga called Shay a Canadian hockey lover. Nigga said, yeah, cross that hockey lover.
Nigga said, cross that hockey lover. Canadian bacon ass.
Yo, matter of fact, I think it was that awful coaching dude. Son be having me crying. That shit is the funniest shit.
I think I
That
know what
might
you're
be the
talking about,
funny.
bro. He be yelling at the screen as far as like bad defensive matchups, bad defensive adjustments, and all that shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
funniest shit on YouTube, bro.
Oh
That shit be
man.
having me crying, bro.
What you talking about? What's the funniest thing on YouTube?
Awful coaching. Go to awful coaching
Oh,
for
yeah.
the go to off if you can, because you could pull up YouTube videos. Go to awful coaching, but go to the game 6 versus the Knicks with the
Okay,
Pacers. Knicks and Pacers game 6, awful coaching. Bro,
all right,
that shit.
give me some time. I'm gonna start the next show.
I'm gonna start doing that shit, bro.
That shit is the
I'm gonna
funniest
start
shit in the
putting shit
world,
on
bro.
mute and putting commentary
Yeah,
on
no,
my shit.
I watched that. I didn't see the specific episode Jay talking about, but he do work. He do good work.
Bro, I think that's the shit that got Tibbs fired. Go watch
That-
that episode.
Nigga said
All
that's the
right,
shit
so
that
hold
got
on.
Tibbs fired.
I'm gonna watch the episode and then we gonna recap it, or like
Yeah.
watch it together when I pull up.
I ain't gonna lie, I might do my own meme to this shit, bro. Like just re-looking at it all over again and do it in a short.
All right,
Cause
so hold on. So all right, well, if you go live or anything like that, just tag me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lee 4788. Subscribe to his page. Shout out to This Is JTV. Subscribe to his page. Shout out to PSPN. You can find his content on the Kitchen Sink. That's spelled SYNC, I believe. And subscribe to the page, man. Subscribe to the Big Fan Breezy page. We on our road, on our way to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we trying to get there. We're going to give y'all more content. I'll probably be back with more content before today ends. Probably before today ends. But if y'all got any ideas, y'all want to speak about anything basketball related, I don't know how much of the scandalous content I'm trying to get into. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get even more and more scandalous content. Fuck it.
But
I'm into other people's problems and misery, bro. Fuck it, bro. Like
we gonna be back with more content really soon. Y'all already know Nets fans is the best fans. Thank y'all for tuning in. And hold on, let me see. Oh shit! The last part of the show. I'm sorry. And I'll make this quick, and we'll start this with the next show. Nets Fan Day. Me and Jay really trying to set up a Nets Fan Day. I'm gonna try to make it in August. It won't be this month, June. It won't be July, which is the hottest month in the summer. And we gonna make it August. You know what I mean? And
August is the hottest month. What are you talking about?
It's debatable.
They call it the dog days of August for a reason.
That's a fact.
July be hot. You know what I'm saying?
July do be hot, but I mean, I think August in New York.
July is the hottest month.
August in New York, bro, like it's crazy.
Hold on, let me say this.
August is nasty.
Word, let me say this to Jay. Yo, the first game that me and T-Tom played was on July 1st. It was hot as hell that day, bro. It was no shade.
I mean, that's how you knew you were supposed to. That's how you knew you were supposed to cook that nigga anyway, bro. Like it was in the heat. But see, he was already a damn burger right from the start of it, bro. Like you just put him on the grill.
Hold on. I need all the Nets fans that tap into the show to help me and Jay figure out what's the best way to make Nets Fan Day. It's a real thing. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen this summer. So again, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Nets fans is the best fans. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
All right, yeah, definitely. I